Welcome. This is the pre-stream bit. I'm not live yet, but I will be shortly. I'm Vince, also known as PleasantKenobi on the internet, and welcome to the joy of punting. Yes, this is my stream. I will make some mistakes. That bit is absolutely going to happen. But as long as you're here along the way for these happy little mistakes, that's what I like to call punts, happy little mistakes, well, it's worth it then, isn't it? Whilst you're waiting, if you would like to click down below, I can't move my head too much because of the way this image is made, but if you'd like to click the image down below, trying to point with my nose, it's not working. Down below there's some links. You can join my Patreon via this. You can go over to my YouTube channel and subscribe. If you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, you're really missing out on where all the action and magic happens. Oh, I guess I should explain how you can support me as well, right? So the Patreon, you can sign up for like $2 a month. It's less than a booster pack. And that allows you to be on the Discord server where you can hang out with me and other patrons and talk shit, see when I'm getting low and pissed off at Magic for losing a lot, or when I'm happy because I'm just wrecking fools because it's better to be lucky than good. All those things and more. A giant hentai, all that sort of stuff. All on the Discord. There's other tiers as well. There's a splicer tier where we talk once a week in a voice call and you get to submit decks and stuff. But have a look on there. That explains it all there. You can subscribe to me here on Twitch. On YouTube it's free. It's the best free way to subscribe and support me is to just subscribe on YouTube. So if you haven't already, please go fucking do it. But you can subscribe here on Twitch. There's a button up there. Again, talking about my arms, my hands is really weird. Do you like jazz? Jazz. Jazz! So yeah, you can subscribe with the button above my head. I'm pointing with my hand, but you can't see it. If you're on Twitch Prime, it's free. Otherwise, you can throw a few bucks into the Quazo well, and I will take some percentage of that. Hopefully a good percentage when I get partner. This is maybe another affiliate. Hopefully, in a few months' time, we'll look back and be like, haha, remember when you said you weren't partner in that Twitch intro? Okay, I filled 3 minutes of dead time. Hang on. That might have been my hand, that might have been someone else's hand. I guess you'll just never know. Stop it. So yeah, I kind of like my intros to be about 10 minutes long. Cause sometimes I take 10 minutes to get set up. I'll load up OBS and something will be broken. What else? I upload once a week to Channel Fireball's YouTube channel. The comment section are mean there. I have Dies to Removal, a podcast. Just Google Dies to Removal, check out the Tolarian Community College's YouTube channel, where me and the professor shoot the shit with regards to magic. Twitch, this is Twitch. Twitter. Twitter's good. I'm very active on Twitter. It's a good way to get hold of me, to ask me questions, to engage with me. Go follow me over there as well. Instagram's pretty good. I post pictures of my dog. Post pictures of me. I've realised my fans have been on this whole time. I hope that's not made a lot of noise. Bollocks. I guess I'll turn that off now. Ah, fuck. But yeah, Instagram. Picture of my dog. Picture of me. Picture of food. Magic cards. It's pretty good. I enjoy Instagram. You get to make artsy-fartsy photos and stuff. Some of mine are artsy-fartsy. Some of them are... Actually, the majority of them are just like spare the moment thing. Yeah. Birds. Yeah, so jazz. I like jazz, right? Everyone like jazz? This one's more smooth jazz. Oh man, this is so itchy right now. Fuck. Thanks, Bob Ross. Yeah, just gonna hang out here for a little bit. Doo-boop-ba-doo. Jazz. If this comes out really well, I'm going to be upset that you only see it for the first 10 minutes of a stream. 10 or so minutes. I'll probably make it only 7. 7 minutes of me fucking about. I could just like play some like an image of a seaside here now, couldn't I? Like this. And I'm back. Bob Ross with a seaside for a face is pretty weird. If you like this, can we get some capital letter hype in the chat, please? Right now. At the end of the stream, we shall be raiding someone else. Normally raiding down someone with a smaller viewership than us. To share their love. Sometimes up if we want to, you know, network. But, yeah, so we're going to raid someone. So if I say that the stream's coming to an end, or it's our last game, I'm about to go, please don't fucking log off. Stick around, okay? It hurts my pride when we raid with only like half the percentage of the people. Half the percentage? 50% of the people that were actually in here originally. It hurts my pride. So don't do that. Oh, chat rules. Be nice to one another. Don't be a dick. That's kind of it, really. Oh, there's a donation button down below. You can give bits as well if you want to support. Sharing my videos is a great way of supporting the channel. Like, if you have friends you think will enjoy my videos, fucking show them to them. Anyway, I guess with only a few more seconds to go, we should play some Magic. So welcome to PleasantKenobi's Wonder Emporium, the punt shunt. That's not even a term. The joy of punting. Welcome. Welcome. This is the pre-stream bit. I'm not live yet, but I will be shortly. I'm Vince, also known as. Right, you bunch of fucking cunts. Don't you pretend I'm late.
Impressing the heck out.
I'm not late.
Wow, been so long.
I might be tired. I might be a little bit overweight. I might need a haircut. I might be craving.
Know what you're doing right now?
Things that aren't within these four walls. Maybe I even need a haircut.
Hope you're having a glorious.
Oh, that cut you off, Fuzzy. I'm really. But look, I'm gonna replay Fuzzy's thing. I'm sorry, Fuzzy. We'll replay it.
Know what you're doing right now? Impressing the heck out of me.
You are impressing.
Ahoy, hoy, hope you're having a glorious
Ahoy,
Monday.
hoy. First time watching your stream and you already called me a cunt. I'm so excited. Well, welcome to the fun house. I put a story on YouTube. I put a story on Instagram. Look at me, ma. I'm a social media influencer. We're going to be joined. I think Rob's going to join me. I think I'm in a call with him already, but he's just not. Oh, I'm in a call, but he's not in a call with me. Interesting. And I think John might be joining us too. It's going to be a big old time in here, I tell you.
Follow me.
So, what are we doing today, you might be asking? Arena, don't be like that.
Follow me.
We're playing Arena today, chat. We're playing Arena. We're going to be playing some Gladiator. Gladiator is a 100-card singleton with a very small band list. I'm sorry, if I seem sluggish, it's because I just Tim Tam slammed 3 Rocky bars. And by Rocky bars, I mean Wacko bars. They're actually bars used in the creation of a Wacko. No, they're not. They're Audi's version of a Rocky bar. Tim Tam slammed 3 of them. And it felt good. I genuinely thought I was going to come. But I didn't. But now I'm crashing a little bit. Now I'm crashing. I'm already a bit tired. I've been a bit under the weather. Only ever so slightly.
Know what you're doing right now?
Every time you win, you must yellow, you note entertained. Also, WOTC should include one with nothing into historic alongside other traditionally bad cards. No reason why, but they should.
Know what you're doing right now? Impressing the heck out of me.
14 months, hot damn.
Don't give my dears definitely not Pikachu. The current, if you don't know, I did a video today, a very positive video where I talk about how dog shit Historic Anthologies 4 was. And, well, I bet the next one will be just as bad. Oh, God, I do not feel good. Maybe I'm... This isn't me joking, by the way. Maybe I'm diabetic. I probably should get checked. Both my parents are. I know it's not necessarily a hereditary thing like that, but you know what I mean. Thank you for the subs and the bits, my friends. Wherever... Gladiators! Are you ready? That's my Scottish accent. I'm very sorry. I'm English, so he has to be painfully ignorant of everyone else on the planet. Thank you for the subs.
No, you're doing
Fuzzy.
Right Impressive.
Also known as Fuzzy.
Hey
Not
PK,
Naki.
just finished watching the Gladiator video on YouTube.
Ooh.
Stoked to see you play some more today.
Happy little Hydras, thanks for the sub as well, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Who else is in chat? We've got a good roll call. We'll do a little roll call in a second. Definitely not PG, thanks for the sub. Bobby022014, Pognostra Fist, and Solarain. Welcome, welcome. There's going to be more Gladiator. There's going to be more Gladiator as time goes on. I enjoy it. I should not have had those 3 wacko bars, chat. I need to shave. I need to iron my t-shirt. I need to lose about 10 pounds. I need to fucking get a haircut. Ain't locked down a laugh, chat. Ain't locked down a fun old fucking time, chat. No, fuck. Look, Fleg Luttux, I appreciate you being nice to me, but look at this shit. I look like Jack Nicholson. I think. Gladiator, you will go on my first whistle.
No, you
It's one of the few accents I'm allowed to do without it being
Impressing
incredibly
the heck
culturally
out of
insensitive. It still is insensitive, to be fair. Bex is 88. Gifting us up to Earthquake UK. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Quarantine Hairstyle Club. I watched back one of my Warhammer videos from a few months ago, and I looked awful. I don't look great today. I'm not looking my best, shall we say, and I'm fully aware of that. But perhaps it shows how I feel inside as well. And anyway, I actually sort of laughed out loud at just how fucked I looked in that video. It was just towards the end of the first lockdown. I needed a haircut. I needed a shave. I think I was going to the gym still at that point because we still had gyms open, right? So I think I was in a better fitness and physical shape than I am now. I should start going running, but I hate it. It's harder to run on non-treadmill surfaces.
No,
also,
right
in
now.
colder weather, it fucks my chest
Impressing the
right
heck
up.
out of me.
Thank you for the sub, Bobby. You're giving out to Great Worm of Hell. Appreciate it. Running is evil. It is. I enjoy it as a warm-up on a treadmill. If you're not on a treadmill, it's rough on it. Yeah, I'm a sprightly old 21-year-old, you know. Running with mates would be awful. All my friends would be better at it than me. I would feel bad for it. And I'd fall behind. So that's nice.
Impressing the
Thank you, John McElroy, for giving out a sub to Semperithor. 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 Did I get that right with either of those 3? We just completed 1 year of pandemic, 1 year without shaving, cutting my hair, and the proud owner of a samurai cut. Oh. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello there, Rob. Chat can hear Rob, I think, now.
Hello, chat.
Yeah, they can hear
Can
you.
you
They
hear
can
me?
hear you. They can hear you. Don't know why I winked at your chat. You can hear him. It's not even like I'm suggesting anything.
No, you
Just
doing
gonna let
right
our
now.
opponent know we're about to play.
Impressing the heck out of me.
So playing Gladiator today, my first match is actually part of the league match chat. So I'll be ignoring all of you because, well, according to a certain individual on Twitter yesterday, Twitch chat makes you better at Magic, which is quite frankly the most dumbest thing I've fucking heard in my life. That wasn't actually the point. I think this is okay. Here's a little free rant for you all. Okay, it's obvious that having a live chat, talking to that chat, having them tell you all the wrong things, asking you questions about why didn't you take a line that you physically can't because the cards don't allow it, and so on and so on. It's obvious to anyone who's ever streamed that Twitch chat makes it harder to play Magic. I do believe the person saying it yesterday, my mind's a blank, it's one of the CFB pros. And I'm not just defending them here because of the CFB affiliation, right? I've said when CFB pros, I've said dumb shit before. Whilst I do think it's dumb to say that Twitch chat improves your chances of winning, I did get the overarching point of like, why aren't we clarifying outside assistance? Like, if someone is playing in a big event and then they like brag about, I don't know, messaging their mate to ask them a line or something, or having their mate on call, like I have Rob on call right now, because having two people play one game of Magic is very different to having a whole chat with you, right? Chat's distracting, one person can coach you. So I do think there should be some more rigid like rules or at least guidelines around that. But the problem is that Magic as an esport is kind of fucked right now anyway, so who gives a shit? But that's what I think. So everyone was like, oh, that's meme. Oh, the memes. Oh, they're like, oh, you know, chat, fucking outside assistance. Everyone's just joking about it all over the shop. And I'm like, yeah, it's funny. It's a bit of fun, but there is a point to all this. There is a different point to all this. So yeah. John, do you want in on the call to make all of my games go horribly wrong? Not very confident in these games today. No, so I'm about to play my league match for my Discord. For those that don't know...
Holy shit, 3 years, you beautiful bastard.
Oh, thank you on Set Nonsense for 3 years. And I'm over here with 3 years, 3 Rocky bars. Rob, I ate 3 Rocky bars and a load of chocolate before the stream started. Oh, no. And I am currently... Oh, we'll get a second wind. Much like a fighter in 4th ed. Or most versions of D&D for that matter, right? They all get second wind as some sort of like class feature, right?
From 4th and 5th, yeah.
Oh, it's only 4th and 5th. I felt like it might be...
They never had self-healing in 3rd.
Oh, okay. Actually, no, doesn't every character have a second wind in 5th?
Not as such, no.
Oh, healing surges.
That was 4th.
Oh, fuck it. So we were talking today how I haven't played D&D for a year, Rob. You can tell, right?
Yeah, really.
Wait, no,
got high hopes.
No, you have in 5th ed. You have. Oh, by the way, chat, we should have a stream on Friday of D&D.
In 5th ed, you can spend your hit dice to regain hit points.
That's it. I knew it was. I knew it. You spend hit dice. That's it. Because you have hit dice which generate your healing. This is me saying out loud for chat to get on with it. But you have hit dice that help you generate your healing pool, depending on how you play it, whether you max it out or roll it. I make my party roll it. We have to talk about that, Rob, don't we? And then you have that number of hit dice, which correspond with your classes. Then you can use those to heal during long rests or short rests. Because for long rests, heal you fully. Short rests are between encounters. Yeah. So, chat, on Friday, the exact details will be posted out tomorrow, hopefully, with some images and stuff. It should be, I'm not going to say who's on it yet, because I want to make sure they all confirm. But myself and Rob and 2 others will be streaming a live one-shot on Twitch, on this Twitch channel, on Friday. It's hopefully, again, details tomorrow, 6 p.m. GMT. I was going to say BST then, fucking hell. More details of that tomorrow. Did John say he wanted in or not? I got distracted by D&D again. I can join if you want. John is up to... I'll invite him, because then you guys can talk whilst I go in the tank, you see.
Could you share your screen as well?
Of course I can. That would actually be quite good, wouldn't it? Only the first game am I taking that seriously. Oh, I'm going to kick... You back in, Rob?
Yep.
There we go. Only the first game am I taking a little bit seriously, because it's my league game. So to explain that to everyone, on my Discord, we have 2 leagues on the go at the moment. One for Warhammer 40k 2,000 point match play, and one for Gladiator. Gladiator is a 100-card singleton with the historic card pool, and the banned cards are, off the top of my head, Uro, Field of the Dead, Nissa, and there's one more. Okay. The leagues are open to all patrons. You can join now and get into them if you wanted to, but you wouldn't be in for the prize pool because you'd be obviously missing rounds and stuff. I'm going to do more ongoing, because it's been really nice just to, on a Saturday afternoon, to scroll through my Discord and see like 3 people playing Warhammer, 2 people getting their Gladiator games in, people like testing for Gladiator and talking lists through. It's really fun. Today we're going to be playing Gladiator against patrons. My first patron, which is going to be Avery, is going to be my league game, so I'm going to invite them to that game now actually. And then I've got a list of splices that I'm going to challenge.
That's pretty Princess Kitty, not Avery.
That is Avery.
Yeah.
They just have multiple names across multiple accounts.
It's everybody we know have poor branding.
I know. I think they've opened the fridges in chat, and I had a chat with them today, Peach, and I was like, "What do they call on this platform? Is it Don't Open the Fridge? Is it My Dinosaur Live?" And I had to go for all these fucking things. Yeah, got there in the end, didn't we? Don't Open the Fridge. Right, we're on junk for this match. It's wet
Okay,
junk.
Is this the same as the one you did for the CFG
Yes,
videos?
this is literally my league deck. John, are you with us?
Yes, hello.
Yes, hello. Just checking you in. Right.
So what's the deal? Talk us through your junk.
So
your,
this is
your
a
wet junk.
This is a mid-range.
Please, Rob, it's moist junk.
Oh, sorry, your moist junk.
My moist junk is a mid-range Abzan, mid-range junk deck. The only blue card in the entire deck is Uro, if you don't include Esika's back half. I'm tempted to keep this because of the 3 lands, in spite of the fact that these cards don't do anything. Because I have historically, ironically enough, as we're playing the historic card pool, been screwed for mana a lot. And also, we have a lot of utility cards to draw anyway. So lands and utility cards are all good. We're on the wrong screen. Yeah. Here we go, chat. Don't worry. 3 lands. I've actually got a headache coming on, and it's not good. 3 lands and some spells. Hello. I thought I had emotes turned off. Okay, let's just slam a jam. Playing the forest first means we can't disbark early, but it does mean that I know what to do with my other lands if we were to do a double green cards. There's an oracle. Hopefully we will draw another land at some point this game. Although it could just be that we never draw another land again. That has happened to me in the first round of this tournament. I just fucking got screwed. I don't actually know what Avery's on, even though it's open deck list.
Mirrodin's Core. Wow, Mirrodin's Core, that takes me back.
Okay. Well, we have all 3 of our colours.
We have junk.
Yep, I can kill a Nugan if they cast ones. That's something.
So how have you found the Gladiator format generally?
I fucking love it. I think I just like Singleton. We're in so much trouble if we don't draw a land. I just love Singleton formats in general. And Gladiator is no different. What?
Well.
Like clockwork.
Welly, welly, welly.
So I believe, I'm just going to put up my list in Goldfish. I think we're on 36 lands plus 6 of the modal flip lands. So we're on like over 40 lands. Or was it 4 of them? It's a lot. And then we've got like 3 or 4 dorks as well. And yeah. 37 lands and at least 4 modal flip. But it's fine. These things happen. Sometimes for 2 rounds of a tournament in a row, chat. That's just magic, right? It's not gambling, honest.
So are these best of 3s?
Best of 3, no sideboarding, that's it. I generally recommend it, Rob. If you want to get involved with like the next league or whatever that comes on, or just playing in general, it's so much fun.
That sounds like, it looks like fun. I also am a fan of a singleton format, so...
One of my, maybe 8 tapped lands, fuck me in the shitter. So because of the singleton nature of the format and the depth of the historic card pool, there is the need to play a lot of tap lands. If you're in 3 and 4 colour. Of course, you could just play 2 colour, or even single colour. Some of the decks I've got ready for other games tonight are.
I like the Mirrodin's Core being used as like a ether hub reservoir, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Energy land. That's quite an interesting option for your multiple colours and fixing.
Cal, Whitehot, who's my next round opponent, saying, are you playing tap lands? I'm like, yeah, I play tap lands in this format. I got the idea to play the tap lands in this format by looking at deck lists on the Gladiator blog that Benjamin Wheeler keeps. Many of the multicolour decks on that blog are playing tap lands.
Do we cultivate and hold up D-Spark here?
I'm going to cultivate and fucking pray that we can get there next turn with some of these cards in our hand. I know Cal is actually referencing the fact that I did that video about tap lands. Ouch, chihuahua, that hurt.
Punished. Maze Mind Tome is such a good card.
So Swap Miss, as a heads up, we currently have 6 in the queue. I can put you on at the end of it for now. But obviously 6 in the queue might mean we don't get through everybody tonight. Okay, we have lands. We're getting twatted by a 4/4. I'm assuming Avery has more counter magic coming.
Probably. So...
Follow me.
Drag Tusk,
Just gonna
Pray.
just hope the cards in hand are negate. Okay, that's something.
Okay, that's going to help us out a lot.
Stabilizing. What's the ultimate on this? I didn't say
of
you
card
control
draw.
draw a card. Jesus
What?
wept. The other thing, so the great thing about these sort of formats, as you probably know, Rob and Joe, is that like you get to play a lot of cards that you don't really get to play elsewhere. Like Mu Yanling right now isn't like a why are they playing that? It's like perfectly solid tempo walker because of the diverse card pool.
Yeah, it didn't really make any difference in standard at the time, did it? Or
I think-
modern, for that matter.
I
Really.
think some people played it a little bit in standard, but I don't know if it was any good. What was that? Speaking of cards I've never seen before.
Thundering Rebuke.
That
4
art's
damage to
amazing.
a creature or planeswalker.
The lighting on the creature getting zapped in the face. Narset?
Ugh.
I kind of want to hit that move. They got a neutralise in hand.
Okay.
Well, Choops deals with the clock. But then we've got to deal with neutralise. Death Majesty can bring back a Thragtusk. That's pretty
I
good.
feel like, yeah, I feel like Death Majesty for Thragtusk, because and it will probably gain you 4 life as well.
This better not be Spell Pierce, so I'll do a little poo. Woo! We're good. We're good. Right, we get to hit Mew Dangling here. I'm starting to feel... I think it's because I've had too much coffee, but there was genuine anxiety I think I was feeling. I'm like, this is just a helpless situation. But now, we're actually playing some Magic, so that's nice.
I mean, we are a little hamstrung by the Narset here, right? Because I mean, the one means of drawing cards in Rishkar's expertise is a little.
I don't think we need
here.
to draw cards though if we hit our land drops and get to play like Massacre Worm into Hornet Queen and stuff like that.
Yeah, 100%.
Although
like,
Massacre Worm's not that hot here because of the lack of.
Maybe Oracle, and then like hope to draw through.
We've
and,
got.
like,
Yeah. There we go. Cool. We have to be aware of the neutralise in Avery's hand.
This was boring anyway.
Okay, so neutralize is just counterspell, right?
Yeah, with cycle.
Okay.
So Oracle. Just bait it out so the Chupacabra can kill the elemental next turn. Yeah. You both shouldn't give me too much of a strategic tip because this is the league match. Not that I can win prizes in the league, but it's still not fair on Avery otherwise.
Yeah.
Twat the Narset, and then let them ultimate, I guess.
Yeah. How bad could it possibly be?
I mean, there's only 4 islands over there. It's fine. Maybe we can deck them.
Until they play a Dryad of their own.
We've got... No, we don't have Narset. Oh.
Ooh, being
Can we
conservative.
just need to draw a removal spell for it that we can cast. Okay. 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 What a bad situation to be in.
Oops.
I've never seen a Yangling ult before.
We are...
I mean, we can slap it now, but it doesn't really matter. What a terrible, terrible selection of draws this has been.
I mean, you've kind of been hamstrung by the lack of lands, and then a tap land. You know, like it's really kind of.
Then the cultivate getting countered. Imagine that cultivate resolved.
Yeah, that would have really set you up. Have you played any of Gladiator yet, John?
No, I don't play anything on Arena. I installed Arena like 3 years ago and never reinstalled it.
I bought Historic Anthologies 4 today, chat and everybody, and it was the worst thing I could have done. I hate it. Fuck my old boots. Should we go to game 2?
It's a league match. You want to play it out, right?
Not particularly. Let's go in like this, I guess. What flash threat have they got here? Yeah, I was going to guess Sharknado. I don't think we can beat the Mew Yangling ult, especially like we can't even cast the fucking Massacre Worm right now without the Dryad of Listing Gravis in our hand. We've got to cast that and like pass the turn. Massacre Worm's also dog shit. Like it's just awful. Oh, we were in, oh shit, we were only in best of one. One second, let me challenge them again. I challenged them in the wrong format. Let's do that again.
Nice warm-up game, I guess.
The one thing that didn't help was the Ashiok also stops you from searching with Golos.
Yep. Yep. It was just awful. Yep. Make sure I did that right. Many things happening on stream making me choose the wrong
Know what
thing.
you're doing right now?
I put it so that we won the coin flip for this one because we get to go first on game 2. Thank you for the sub bubble, DJ10. My favourite kind of DJ is one that's trapped inside a bubble. Can't keep this. We can just about keep this.
You can keep this, but it's very slow.
It's just everything is slow, John. Everything about my life is slow. We'll get rid of
Put the remnant
excavator.
back?
Yeah, it's only good if we've got like things to actually do with it.
Do you want to put the tap lamp first?
Yeah, well, they're both tap lands.
Ah.
But I might not use this as a tap land later, I guess. One single blue, what's it going to be? An opt? Oh, Spectral Sailor. Okay. Hello, Sailor! Way!
So, in the Gladiator format, are there any real boogeymen? Are there any things standing out already?
I'm not sure, really. Like, I've looked a little bit at the... Oh, that actually worked out okay. At the Gladiator blog and stuff, and they post like tournament results and things, and there's an RDW deck, there's for Black Aggro, there's D&T, there's a load of different combo decks. Not combo decks, sorry, control decks, mid-range decks, multicolour decks. Of our server, people are quite scared of Rami. But I think people are just scared of Rami anyway, with his cold, calculated, evil eyes.
Yeah, he is a robot.
This is definitely going to be a counterspell.
Yes.
What are you happiest burning now, then?
Incubation Druid, surely, right?
I don't know if I count the Incubation Druid. It might actually resolve. It might be like a negate. Could be an
Well, that's
essence
wrong with-
capture.
Could Incubation Druid and make a food, like, it's not the worst thing in the world.
Follow me.
Yeah, it's also not good.
It's not proactive, I grant you, but...
Make them have it. How many count? Oh, it's negate variants, isn't there? There's loads of negate variants. That's the problem.
I think there's a lot of there's a lot of also like 4 spiky cards as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm censoring shit, right? I need it out of them, but this plays around censoring shit. Also, adapting Incubation Druid helps us play around it later as well. Oh, there it is.
There it is. Nicely done.
I was expecting that or like an omen of the sea, I guess.
Yeah.
As in, like, with instant speed. Hello, Monster CC. Hello, everybody. Caleb20 says, hello, Milk Daddy. If you want to submit a deck list for you to play on Edition Chill, what would be the best method of submission? It's if you're a Splicer tier patron, you can submit decks. Besides that, I don't take submission decks, I'm afraid. It's just too much demand. I'm in just such high demand. Make a food. Untap. Well,
Interesting.
they're gonna... Don't forget, no strategic advice or anything. I need you just to colour commentate and be playful for this match.
Yeah. That is an interesting draw. I wonder what he's going to do next.
I'm gonna have to bait out some counter magic. I'll get him to do something. Actually, no, I'm gonna. So this is on 4.
Good
greater.
evening, Top
This
Hat
is-
Peasy.
This cost me a food. Wait, don't do that. 1, 2, 3. No, I have to do that. Okay. So we're making a 4-3 here, chat. So I can use my Bonner's Enclave next turn if you won't want to use mana into open magic. Utilize our spells into their open mana. Sorry, open magic? What the fuck am I talking about? It's like open mic night, but just like deck lists being read out.
Sounds so bad. And here's my secret tech.
Yeah. My spicy one-of is the card that everyone plays. And you're like, oh, why does everyone call everything spicy?
Spicy is just a word for a card these days.
Mildly interesting, yeah. But I
Yeah,
think
or
that's
the
fine.
I can afford the 4th copy of X. Like,
So I found at least a less good version that no one runs.
you know
Therefore,
what-
it's spicy.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, why are you running Lightning Rift? Oh, I couldn't find the last lava spike, and they were all sold out. Well, that's my spicy tech.
Why are you running Geist Flame? Oh, it's not because I don't have anything left. It's because it's spicy.
Holding this for a
Battle of the
walker might have been
Sagas.
better. But at the same time, I don't want them drawing cards either, as they've already got far more resources than we have.
Oh, Leafkin Druid. Seen a lot of your faves in this deck here, Ben.
Just, yeah, just the good shit.
But your past always comes back.
I guess we'll get a triome here. Get this one.
Zols.
Yeah, they've got 2 mana. Oh, they had 2 mana. So I thought they had 1 mana up.
Make a beastie.
Cool.
I think the next thing
2
that's
burn
we
spells.
need to
Kill my
have-
beast. Kill my Garrick, it looks like. Maybe it's a card draw spell. No, it is literally.
Okay, just all the things.
I need to draw like some of those haymakers now that we saw me draw last turn with no fucking lands.
I mean, now you'll just draw lands and
Yep.
mana dorks, right?
Yep.
Like literally, the only thing we
That's
don't, the only thing we don't want to draw is like triple black and triple green spells. So we don't want to see like Hornet Queen or Massacre Worm or Hoof, I guess. But I will take pretty much anything else in the deck that isn't a fucking land at this rate.
Rouse Gambit. Outburst.
Kill a thing, draw a card, double it. Seems strong. Can I please draw some fucking gas? Magic the Gathering. Oh my fucking god!
Twins.
Imagine drawing multiple planeswalkers in a game and being able to cast them. Okay. Not the worst.
What's the last thing on that saga?
Creature you control gain Death Touch. It's basically just a 4 mana Maelstrom Pulse ramp machine. But over 2 turns, because its first mode is... It's not Maelstrom Pulse, it doesn't kill multiple things, but it's just try to target non-land permanent, and then the second part is ramp. So it's just a pulse that ramps.
I feel like the next thing Arena needs to have is you can choose to buy custom art for tokens. Because
Don't-
I've seen a lot of that beast already, and I'm really fed up with looking at it.
Actually, maybe that is the right thing to do, is give them monetization options that aren't incredibly predatory. Maybe you're doing the right thing there.
Yeah, like just do what League does. Just cosmetic the shit out of everything.
No. They need to give you a historic anthologies that is complete fucking garbage. Actually, to be fair, you don't need to buy that because it's so bad it will have no effect on the game. How much character magic does Avery have here? Let's find out.
I feel like I haven't seen that video or heard this announcement.
Oh, there's a 25 card pack for like 1,000. No, sorry. I was going to joke about 1,000. It's not. It's like 2,500 gold. It's 2,500 gold. And it's got like Death Shadow in it, Thraben Inspector, Sword of Body and Mind, and Blinkmoth Nexus. The rest of the cards are like 4 mana target player discards a card in their end step. Enchantment Saga from... It's all dog shit, Rob. Like literal things that were like cut from Amonkhet Remastered that they're now just selling to you in a pack. Bone Splinter is good, but I don't know if it's good enough for Constructor. There's a small chance it is. Yeah, but it's just a lot of chaff. Stuff that's probably from the latest cube.
And this is all stuff you can presumably make.
You
with
can
your
wildcard, yeah. So the correct thing to do is only wildcard 1 or 2 of them. But it's just a bit of a shit package on the whole, considering how good the last 3 anthologies were for opening up new archetypes and giving us cool things like Thalias, Ulamogs, Massacre Worms, and well, Massacre Worms actually is a standard set. Look at all this fucking gas. Let's teach me how to play blue. Yeah, that's a very good point. I hadn't even thought of Excestus, or fucking hell. Why can't people have names that are pronounceable? How dare you be of a different speaking language to me? Thraben is a common, so I don't even need the anthology or wild cards to get it. Yeah, the fact that one of the best cards in it is a fucking common is wild. Oh my god. Draw a card, sack a land, draw a land, sack a land, draw a land. You don't need counter magic if I've got nothing, I guess.
Through that.
So Avery only has a casual 4 cards in hand. I kept it with a... oh, it's not activated, but it's a different one, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I say 4 cards in hand now. 6 cards in hand, no maximum hand size. 7 cards in hand, no maximum hand size.
Draw 4.
Draw 4 more cards. Shoot my Leafkin. Shoot me. This might actually be lethal. Is this lethal? No, I survived.
11 plus 4. Oh, it's so
They got a
close.
bolt. Shock.
Shock would be amazing.
Lightning strike.
Oh, the drop the hammer thing they did earlier. Cool. Got there.
This
Well
fucking
done.
league, I'm actually hating it. Like every game of Gladiator I play in the league, we can play the third match if Avery wants to. Every game of Gladiator I play in the league that matters, it's just a question of me drawing no lands or all the lands. Like, oh, fuck. Right, at least the rest of our games aren't part of the league tonight, so we can actually play games of Magic. I'll play first. Look at these 2 8-drops. Fuck off!
Did you just lose 2 games in a row? Isn't it
Yeah,
done?
yeah, it is done, but we're just playing the fun one, I guess. Like, Avery is 1-2-0. This is great. Look at this shit. Cool. Right, there we go. There's a lot of discussion about people thinking that like variants seems to be screwing them a lot more in this than other things. And this is happening on the Discord, conversations about it. And I'm not convinced. I'm not sure if it's a lot of like bias, right? Like I'm remembering the games where I got fucked, but I'm not remembering the games where like I didn't get fucked, right? So I think everyone on the Discord is doing a bit of that, but there is a discussion as to whether or not there is some sort of the hand shuffler organizer thing that does for best of one, whether any of that's in play somewhere, and then when you play a 60-card deck with it, throws it off, depending on how many lands you've got on your deck. But again, that's all just like conjecture. We just don't know. We just don't know. I'm going to put back one of my 2 bits of action, just so I can play any of the cards in my deck that I should hopefully draw.
Wow.
Variance is more challenging than singleton, surely. Not when it comes to drawing lands or not, because you have 30 to 40 lands.
Yeah, the percentage doesn't change. Like, yeah.
Yeah, like that part's not the challenging part, right? Yeah, but we're talking... But Tab, we're talking specifically about lands. Like that's what we're talking about. People that's what people are talking about as well. But in the Discord, people are talking about: is there some sort of algorithmic shift going on when you play like sub 38 or whatever? Okay, well at least in this game where it doesn't matter, we're still going to have the same situation. So,
So, do you prefer scoos that looks like an ooze or scoos that looks like a horse penis?
quite partial to all of them, really. A bit of both. There's also a third art, isn't there? There's the game art.
Yes.
There's
Yeah.
also the secret lair art.
Oh, there is
which I
secret
think
lair
is
art.
the superior one.
Ah,
all
yes.
great.
Oh, I'd forgotten
The
about that
Wizard
one.
of Barge Scavenging Goose is my favourite, I think.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
another land. Who would have thought it?
Look, Vince, you're complaining, but next turn you might be able to crack that cryptic caves.
That is true. That is true. I may be biased, but I got the impression that if you kept a hand with a lot of lands, you're going to keep drawing lands. Why would that be the case? That's not a land, see?
Oh, look at that. You get to play another land and draw another land.
Oh, it's
See?
all coming up, Vince.
Perfect.
It's all coming up, Kenobi. Right, let's play this. Get killed in combat, I assume.
They're going to be quaking in their boots for the haymaker you're about to rain down.
I mean, I know. There's all these like incredibly
Look at all the work
powerful...
this Scoos has done, though.
All these 5, 6, 7, and 8 drops I'm playing. I wonder if I'll draw any of them. Crack the
People want you
passage.
to crack the passage.
It does
In
thin
that
my
deck.
deck. It does thin my deck. You are right.
Every percentage
tell.
point counts.
I am definitely cracking it this turn because I just want to draw something that isn't a fucking land. Right, I'm sick of being John Avon. Let's be... Who draws good shit? Who doesn't say good shit? Lands are good, but who's known for
Titus.
drawing gas?
I mean, Titus draws a lot of lands, though, so...
Yes, that's not a good one. Let's go for... I'm blanking on names. Who's the guy who's Thraxi? Don't draw. Imagine if I drew a Thraxi. Oh my god, it's a land that can get me back a land.
Yes.
Tasty.
This is actually absurd.
I mean, at least you can,
go get
you
explore.
can play the Cryptic Caves and, you know, crack that.
Come on, we've
This
got
is going to be great when Gitrog turns up.
This is a land. I'm gonna... Whoa there! That's a spell.
It's
That's illegal.
unnecessary action.
I don't even know what to do with it.
You're not allowed to have spells, Vince. The shuffler has deigned it so that you cannot cast anything.
I'm gonna crack this now in case we just randomly draw a land of white elves here. Or goose, I guess. Nope.
No, Vince. Land.
Ah!
Look, the shuffler heard you complain about lands, and so it thought, oh, you need more. That's how it works.
Did you ask for land? I heard lands.
When they play a planeswalker though, we got them. I can play the clip. Oh no, I have it. Fuck.
Clip?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy. Okay,
Oh,
we'll just
baby.
we'll just eat that sensor and keep on trucking. Yep. Cool. Cool.
I wonder how long they were sitting on that.
Yeah.
It's gotta be worth hitting something else.
Well, no,
right?
they're missing land drops. So there was a turn where they used mana to utilise this. So there wasn't really a space to do it. But now they're hitting land drops.
I'd like to think that they were thinking, I'm not going to let a Skoos be a Hidetsugu's second right.
I should have cracked the wilds. It's my own fault. I've brought this upon myself.
I mean, the wilds wouldn't have stopped you from drawing the
Jungle Hollow,
though.
but it would have shuffled it, right? So I know this is Schrodinger's Jungle Hollow, and I know someone in chat's gonna tell me that's not actually what it means, but it would have shuffled it. Schrodinger's cat is just like Sky music. If you mention it, someone will say a statement that has no relevance to the conversation you're having, like regularly.
Scar became
My favourite thing about Schrodinger's cat is people will tell you that's not what that means. And I'm like, well, what does it mean? They will stumble over it and not be able to tell you either. Like, everyone just knows that's not quite how it works. Same here, like... right. I guess we get to exile that. And then they put it back in their library. Feels good. Oh, go on, have a counter spell. No? Cool, right. Back into your library you go. Bring back Scarpunk. Scarpunk never died.
Land. Oh.
That's a...
Looks like Skoos is back on the menu! I'm actually going to uptick and mill and make a Zombo.
The living are just
Land. Do it.
No, just two really good pieces of action.
Just would have loved to... Leafkin Druid going is fine. I would love to draw that Garrick. No, my Liliana! I smell counter magic in our future. Can I draw like... Can Question Beast be countered? It's got a lot of text on it. I'm not really sure exactly what it
No,
does.
I don't think it can. I think it...
Shifting Ceratops. Pretty sure I'm playing that as well.
Ooh.
So much counter magic coming up, isn't there?
100%.
Yeah.
Kefnet is 4. They'll still have counter magic. Can't not play spells. Let's fucking go.
Eat it. Eat
Oh,
that counter.
okay
Whoa.
then. In which
Hello.
case, we'll just make another Zombo. God, you've got to be shitting me! This is like the best win con in the deck as well. It's so insane.
Eternal Witness isn't in this, is it?
No, it's
No,
not.
but that land that gets a thing back.
Yeah. Wait, is it a land? No, but that's a spell front land back, right? She can't get that back.
Sorry?
Have you got a thing that lets you get spells back to get Eerie Ultimatum?
I don't think so. The regrowth one does it, right?
Yeah, but have you got a means to get that regrowth back?
No. I don't think so. I don't think so. There's a Green Warden of Marassa, but I don't know if that's actually... Is that historic? Was that the last... Was that this... Which Zendikar set was that? Was that the third or the fourth time round? I'm not even sure
That
anymore.
was the
Second time round.
That was like
So that's not in historic then.
No.
That's got to be a Green's Eternal Witness variant in historic, right?
Golgari Lawbroker? Lawfinder?
No, Find Broker's
Find
permanent
Broker,
only.
that was it.
Like spell return is shifted away from green a lot. The fact that
Oh, that was a pretty solid answer to both our bodies and the Planeswalker. And we drew another land!
But Vince, you've got a land.
It does make bodies, though, and kills a 2/2 on their side. So, that's nice.
It's value. That's what that is. Oh.
Oh. Well, at least we get another land. If we run out of basics in fucking Highlander, and I'm not even like doing anything like weird, like, you know, Ramanat plus fetch land or anything, you know? Yep.
Okay. In. Boop.
Come on, high impact spell off the top. Oh, well, that's kind of high impact.
about as
It
high as
isn't
it comes.
uncounterable though, and they do have counter magic, right?
Yeah, more than likely.
Oh, baby, we be quested.
Yes, it has a lot of text, but can't be counted.
Get quested!
One of them.
I don't even know what it does anymore. I don't care.
Couldn't fit
Just
it on
gonna hope it does the thing it needs to do. I know that it gets blocked by this turn, right?
Does Brazen Borrower not have can't block?
Oh, Brazen Borrower can't block it anyway, and it can't block it because of the text. Oh no, it can
Yeah.
block it because Questing Beast is about power.
Yeah, but
Well,
isn't
Questing
doesn't
block.
Brazen
Yeah,
Borrower
no, I was
have-
pointing at this John. This can block it.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Oh,
Will
baby.
we get to untap with it? Probably not. This is why we should have held on to our
loot tree.
Well,
It's
you know
never-
our
never
stupid
seen
like
that.
thin all over the shop bullshit. We shouldn't have been thinning because of this stuff. Like we'd now have 2 fetch lands that we never had to use that would now draw us cards.
Yeah, but they'd be 2 cards deeper down. Think about that.
Yeah, I guess that isn't completely untrue.
Was it this game or no? It was a previous game where you put Excavator on the bottom of the library, right? So Excavator's
Well, the
still...
bottom of our library is now Murderous Rider. So
okay.
if that is a Ramen app, it's 1 higher. No.
It's a little
We've
bit
also
closer.
shuffled our deck like a million times. Tracker is not in the format. Blastoise, but don't mention Tracker in front of Staxy Boy. Okay, we drew a World Tree. Then we drew a... Oh my god.
Ooh, it
Wow.
starts.
Wow. Wow. Now you can cast anything, Vince.
Yeah, but
All gonna be
to
okay.
cast anything, John, you got to draw anything, right?
That's true. Yeah.
The big old Baron.
It doesn't have trample, right?
Oof.
Should be floating that mana if we're playing efficiently. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Aha.
Well, that's something.
That's the greatest thing ever.
It's actually quite good here if it doesn't get countered. Even if it gets countered, it's not terrible.
Unless it gets exiled.
Yeah. Let's get rid of Explore, Balaged, Raska.
Leafkin.
I have leave permanents in case we somehow do shuffle Eerie Ultimate in. I don't think I have a way, but just in case.
But Zeus is not doing a huge amount here, is she, really?
Yeah. Do they have a second counter spell? No. Hit a land here off this, that'd be nice. Watch just not hit a land. Of course. The one time we wanted a land. Okay. Want a virtual 10.
We're going in. I think we should go
can
in.
attack here, right?
Because we block here, take 3. Nah. Actually, yeah.
Fuck
We're,
it,
we're
on
blocking
10.
we're blocking the Barons of Uro because Uro's gonna get cast again next turn. Binding of the Old Gods kills the Brazzers channel. Interesting. That is a way to get rid of it. We've got to be careful of the burn spells. Because Avery's gone deeper on just random burn spells that I've never heard of before.
Wait, are you really going to throw the Uro under the bus here? You not put the goose in front of it?
Well, we can get the Uro back, can't we?
Yeah. I'm not convinced the Euro's going to get to attack, but they do only have 2 cards.
I would, yeah, block with the goose, mate.
Take 3. We're on a virtual 7. We have the mana to crack the food. I guess if they had a removal spell, they would have killed it in. And how much mana did it?
So it might have been trying to get some damage on the Uro and kill it with 4.
Okay. So now we aren't drawing any cards, but the blocking situation didn't change.
If you have a Field of Ruin in the deck somewhere, right, you can blow up the land.
That is true. We need to kill this Narset with the binding, I think. Oh, I should have cracked. Oh fuck!
Oh, surely
Should have cracked the food in their end steps. We were on 7.
use this to kill the Brazen Borrower.
No, because then we have nothing. Like we literally have nothing. We just have to block this. If we kill this, we can attack and draw a card. We can draw a card here as well. Okay. The other option is we kill the Brazen Borrower, keep Uro back to block the Barons. We're still going no further. We can't draw any more cards. This is dead.
Okay, yeah, that makes
I think
sense.
we have to draw cards to try and get out. They've got a Disdainful Stroke in their hand. Jesus Christ. Sure. This just gets us Essica, I think, is the only god we've got, which doesn't do anything. Let's go
Cycle
to combat and attack.
Yeah, we gain life for attacking, right?
We do indeed. Decline that. Take them to 4. We don't have a blocker, so we need to cycle this.
So close to being a blocker.
Yeah, it isn't a blocker. Okay, more of a game of Magic, but I don't. We just played 4 games of Magic. I don't feel like I played much at all, honestly.
Yeah, we kind of got crimped in the wrong places there.
Yeah. I'm gonna just GG Avery and get them to remind me later to report the score. Right, Cal. Let's fucking go, Cal. Fasten your fucking seatbelts. We're out of league territory now. Oh fuck! I should have been Spotify. My bad. We can win. Right, Cal? Am I right, Cal? Cal, you need to log on. Cal. Maybe I haven't added you, Cal. Maybe that's what it is. Let's go to face cam while I sort this out. I'm pretty sure I added you, but it's saying I didn't add you, which doesn't make any fucking sense. Oh no, you are offline. Do I need to relog or do you need to relog, Cal? Oh, Arena. When will this small independent company have a functioning fucking game? Eh? I think
it's financially required to do so.
I think Arena. I said this in the video today as well. I reckon Arena's gonna just get worse because I think as they realise that they can just make money by selling collectibles to alternative markets and Commander cards to Commander players, they realise that chasing the esports Hearthstone dream isn't necessary, and then Arena will become much like Modo, like forgotten a little bit. And I genuinely believe that. I know that sounds very... I've been trying to be so cynical. Last couple of weeks I've been quite positive about stuff, but I do feel that that's the way this is going. Right. I kind of want to play my deck one more time for this one, but I'm actually scared it's just going to underperform so very badly.
Do you have other decks to play?
Yeah, I got like 5 decks. I'm going to play Junk one more time.
Yeah, come on. We've got to have one game.
Because it's full of incredible... We just had 4 games with Junk, Rob, and it was awful.
I thought we had a game with lands and then a game with game with nothing.
I mean,
5 land, 8 drops.
In terms of the comment of Magic being an esport, in the year in which Magic could only be considered an esport as paper gameplay was gone, no one knows who is a Magic esport player.
Yeah,
So,
I thought you were going to say the year where it could only be an esport was the year it did really well, but I don't know if it's esports that made it do well. I think it was people playing Commander, collecting Commander stuff at Spell Table.
I think it was Commander, hype, and cool cards.
Yeah, it's webcam Commander. Like people, we knew Commander was the future of Magic, and the pandemic's just fucking proved it. Like
I think Arena's a necessity to play non-Commander formats.
Yeah,
but otherwise, you know.
Oh, Rob is super quiet. Well, that's just.
Is it Rob or is it me? That's the question.
Yeah, that's John that's talking. I'm now talking. Am I louder?
There's discount Rob.
Hi, I'm Discount Rob. I was speaking a little quieter, but...
Right. Okay, 1 lander. Cool. This actually looks good.
Looks like a deck of cards.
Fucking watch out, watch out, watch out! I've just turned them up in my Discord settings.
Better now. Good. Okay. I wish reclaimer.
Imagine having a 1-drop. Oh, my face. I'm so sorry, chat. I am not good today. I'm worse than normal. Yeah, you can interpret entirely by facial expressions. That would be pretty good. Let's...
To explore and go.
So this is a red land. So what I'm thinking is like burn-based removal. Do I want to play this when it's bigger?
I mean, it means you can explore.
Yeah, play the fatal passage,
and then it's bigger.
Yeah, because what we want to get with our knight is Castle Lochthwain. Okay, that's pretty good.
That's a good draw. Yeah.
We'll get a forest with our fatal passage.
Commander will not die in for a long time.
Commander will die. The amount of new cards that'd be pretty. I see this. I see this sentiment coming up in content as well, that the power creep of Commander is just so wild. And I'm like, you do all realise this isn't a tournament fucking format, right? Like,
yeah, exactly. You cannot play those cards.
I believe that content does lead people to be sensationalist, right? Because that's how you get clicks. My life is to do content, right? So I'm aware that if I am more sensational with what I say, it's more likely to do well. Hello, Staxy Boy, you tireless tracker hater. I do think... 100%. I'm not gonna. Do I want to kill this? It makes fucking mana lifts and cast spells for free.
I mean, that takes their whole turn for a while. Like that's all they need. That's
the second mode. Oh, Rob, you're breathing to Mike a little bit.
Sorry.
The second mode is really good, but we're
miles
but it's
also
off.
8 mana currently. Like you can kill this fella.
No, I'm gonna kill this and untap and draw a card and play Golos. Draw a land, sorry. Because if we don't, then we gotta. If we don't draw a land, we can't double spell either. Do you see what I mean? So, like, just using my mana efficiently. It gives them a land, but I don't think I care too much about that. But anyway, Commander content creators are just like... There's a lot of fabrication of fucking controversy, it seems. Like, Captain was a bit like that as well. That was just a complete fucking hyperbolic, nonsensical mess.
Well, as you said, controversy gets clicks, right?
Yeah, and I'm accused of this a lot as well, but I'm being... Anyway, less of this negative shitting on other content creators. Let's go with... So we can get Castle Lochthwain to give us a card advantage engine, or we can get World Tree to fix our mana perfectly. I'm inclined to get Castle Lochthwain, I think.
Yeah, I would say Castle Lochthwain because...
No, sorry. We get World Tree because Golos has other text on it. Derp.
Oh, yeah.
It's got this, like, cast anything you want forever. So now if we untap and draw a land, we just get to fucking play 3 cards into our library. Nope, they got a binding. That's fine. That's to be expected.
That's cool. I heard this thing about what was it? Going back to playing Commander the quote unquote old fashioned way, so you don't play any cards that have the word Commander printed on them.
That is a new thing. Yeah.
Which I don't know. It's just it's people trying to force the way they want to play on other people, which is just like that's not what Commander on social contract is about, right?
Arguably, creating a new format where you just play pre-Commander is the opposite of forcing, because it gives other people options to migrate to that and move away from people. Like, if you are really shitty about the newly designed cards, then you get to go play this other format. The thing is that other format won't exist for very long. Like all other formats.
Is this the pre-modern version of Commander?
Yes.
So
yes.
pre-2011.
Yes.
Okay.
This is pre-precon Commander.
Yeah, one might call it EDH rather than Commander.
No, what do they call it though? They call it something EDH, don't they? They call it like pre-EDH. I think it's called pre-DH.
Pre-DH makes sense.
Pre-DH, for Christ's sake. I play Commander quite a lot on MTG, and I play against busted decks, and I play against crappy decks, and like I play the cards that I want to play. And then I have games of Magic. Like, not every game of Magic is brilliant, but I can just go and play other games of Magic. And I don't even play with a regular play group that I can try and help steer the kind of the way that we build decks in and around. Like, I don't understand this need for in a casual context, this need for trying to impose this kind of idealized version of what a random card game is, a variance-led card game is to try and chase this dream of a perfect game.
The platonic ideal of Commander or something.
Yeah, like I don't understand. Like you can't force it.
Like a world tree. No. I just got a forest. I think we'll soon find out. Yeah. I don't see, of all the controversies in Magic, because there are real ones, right? Like, basically the pseudo new reserve list of, like, new IPs that they can't reprint at a later date, Secret Lair being mechanically unique cards that you can only get for a window of time, the actual reserve list. There are things to be concerned about, but then there's also this stuff where everyone's like, wow, oh no, what about Commander? Like, it's not a fucking concern, honestly. Like, maybe I'm being too flippant about it. I don't
think so. Like, I don't think, especially with Commander is concerned, because Commander will always be at its heart, it will be a kitchen table, play with your friends, play the way you want to play format. Like, there will always be rule zero there, which means that there's nothing bad's going to happen. Like, it's not going to get ruined. We might get to a stage where in the future they might not print Commander specific sets anymore.
Well, everyone wants them to stop doing that. That's what everyone wants, and I get it. But I get that, like, the printed to Commander stuff is the more push stuff. But again, like, what's the worst they've printed? Hull Breacher?
Yeah, well, it's this idea that it stifles creativity, right? It's like,
yeah, but is Fierce Guardianship even that? I mean, it's obviously an auto-include, but is it even that bad?
There's stuff like Arcane Signet as well. And like a lot of like even if you cast your mind back in the halcyon days of 2013, sorry, where they had what's it? Yeah, is it the Davriel? No, who was
What did that button not say? All attack? Does the all attack button replace? Does the UI move the all attack button to where the only attack with one thing button is when I've selected one thing already? That's strange. Is that what the UI does? Because I just clicked instinctively where all attack should be after I declared one at the Ugin.
Idea.
That's a very...
yeah, and you're right.
Flag access, yes. What? But why does it do that? Why? Okay, whatever. It'd be... yeah, never mind. Let's play this. It's too powerful Magic in general, then it shouldn't be really in Commander either. But Commander's power level should be a lot higher than other stuff, because you can do ludicrous things in many ways. Like, I'm not talking about, like, 3-mana 2020s with lifelink, death touch, and, like, eat the poo-poo. I mean, like, you get to play with all the dumb shit in Commander. The game's not even it's not even the same game. It's not even the same game.
And that's the thing. And that's the thing people need to get over. Like, it isn't the same game. You can just do it the way you want to do it. And I don't... Like, you can't control what other people put in their decks or how other people want to play, but what you can do is choose whether or not you want to keep playing that particular game of Magic and have a good game with the cards that you have. So that's where it ends. Like, you shouldn't in my mind, force it any further than that unless you are in a play group where you have a conversation about how you want to, as a group, enjoy the game that you're playing.
I think I'm about to say, oh my fucking god, really? Okay, well we're fucked then. Maybe I'll draw something impactful now. Let's go.
Goose.
I mean, the anti-aggro card that I'm playing. Fuck me! Yeah, okay, here's a really elitist thing, right? I've said this already in a video before, that Commander players in general need to learn to play against other things and improve as a player instead of, like, telling other people not to play shit, right? And I think that also extends a little bit to this conversation of fucking power creeping Commander. I think people need to realise that the power creep they're seeing in Commander is kind of nothing. Like, it really isn't this problem that people seem to think it is. It's,
yes.
I have to scoop it up here, I think.
Well, I mean, we can play the Llanowar Elves, hope they swing with the Muldrotha, block the Moment of Craving. Like...
Yeah. We've got to play to our outs as they cast 4 more spells pre-combat, including an Ugin. Right? Can I play Ugin? Yeah, I can. So they should cast Ugin, Valky, Binding, Reclaimer, then attack. And then maybe we get to kill Muldrotha.
What if you draw Eerie Interlude, though? Well, not Eerie Interlude. Eerie...
Yeah, we have outs.
Ultimatum.
But we have people to play with here. Other people.
Yeah, true.
Also, this is best of 3, right? Might want to just, like, cut my losses and get a game 2.
Yeah.
I don't know if this... Oh, we'll get another white source. We only have 2. Oh, no, we have got 3 black sources. It's fine.
The interesting point that Rocket John makes about proxies, like, if you couldn't, like... I mean, again, you rule 0 it, but like if more people had access to,
so now it's not power creep necessarily. It's more
it's availability, right?
Yeah.
Like I had to spend 30 quid on buying a Commander product so I could get my hands on a Dockside Extortionist for not an extortionate price. Like, you know, that for me was, you know, it felt unreasonable to have to do something like that.
I hope Cal's got me muted. Why would you not attack here? In case I have literally a Moment of Craving? Okay. That is a surprising soul read from Cal there. No, I'm not fighting Muldrotha and Tybalt. This is stupid. This is literally a waste of my time.
Yeah, and this is the thing, you can do exactly this with a game of Command that you're playing on Modo. You're like, well, that guy's just doing silly stuff.
I think that is probably another part of it. Like, so first, like I said, it's people people shouting at clouds and seeing problems with their
do need to learn to play better. Like,
yeah,
that I completely.
People need to learn that, like, you know, just because a card is good doesn't mean it's broken. And secondly, yeah, availability, 100%. Oh fuck, I really want to keep this, but we can't. Oh, are you fucking for real? There's like 44 fucking lands in this deck. Anyway, yep. So anyway, that the tilt for the game doesn't matter. Let's talk about things that are more exciting. Yeah, so I think availability is an issue as well, because if everyone had all the cards available, they'd be less likely to fucking complain about everything. We have this in Warhammer at the moment. Like, firstly, units come out and they're so fucking busted, and everyone's like, they're broken, and Reddit's like obsessed about how broken they are. And then all the pro players don't even play those units because they're not good enough. And then everyone moves on with their lives. And this has happened on 3 or 4 separate instances now. A bit like spoiler season where everyone goes, oh, this card is the new Goich, and it never is,
Do you
right?
think this is because there's a such a wide array of opinions and perspectives available, like in social media? Like, was there this much furor and outrage in like the olden days, pre-Twitter kind of thing, or pre like YouTube sensationalism?
Yeah, maybe. Well, things get solved quicker as well, as the other argument about power coup, right? Sometimes like Death Shadow went unplayed for like fucking millennia, but nowadays cards never ever go right unsolved for the most part, right? Because of the critical mass of minds and voices. Yeah, I think that definitely factors into it a bit.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I mean,
because it's not a Magic specific thing, right? It's every nerd. Because you said it for Warhammer. Like, was Warhammer always going to be an outrage based thing? No. Magic wasn't always outrage based. You know, talking about different companies, different developments in certain games. Sorry, like video game, like tribalism. Apart from like the playful
Console
jabs
war.
between like Genesis and Super Nintendo, only really started to dial up into like fever pitch. With
Dial
the
up,
Xbox
sure. I was
360
going to
and
say,
PS3.
like console tribalism's been a thing since.
Yeah,
I'm
but
only
I don't think
21.
I don't think
but,
I
like,
don't
when
think
we
you
were
get
young.
quite as much because obviously you have like the advent of online multiplayer. And
Yeah, but
then you also have,
kids will
like...
pick sides and fight over stuff in playgrounds. Like, look at football hooliganism, right?
That's
Like,
true. That's true.
right?
Yeah.
It's just human nature to pick a side. Weirdly,
Yeah.
I think it's a much more rational and like grown up and mature and evolved thing to actually discuss stuff and not pick sides. But I think it's very human nature to pick sides.
I mean, I guess it's a difference between. I guess in this respect, like there's football tribalism, and then there's getting angry at every move. A company
Destroy
makes.
target land! Oh my god, Wizards! I thought we were allowed that shit.
It's called Waking the Trolls.
There's also a land that destroys lands and makes a 4/4 giant, just to keep you aware.
Wow, that sounds fucking hot. Sign me up. We have 6 mana. I kind of can't take that Ugin because this is a Vivian thing. Think about what you're doing here. What's the third mode of this?
Makes a troll.
Know what you're doing right now?
I should have put that out before the world tree got
Impressing
picked.
the
My bad, my bad. Live and learn, live and learn. Thank you, Barry, for making it rain, giving out some subs to D-Swimmling, Greg1756, Shez, Crimson
doing right
Firefox,
now?
and C. Brooks.
Impressing the heck out of me.
You're impressing the hell out of me. Get some lands. In 40k, back when the MSU was king,
Know what you're doing
people
right
used to
now?
bitch and moan about needing 6 box
Impressing the
tactical
heck
marines and
out
6 Razorbacks. But that is true, right? Like, at the moment, you can't buy a box of Devastators and build a 4 Laz Devastator squad because it doesn't come with enough Laz cannons. It's
Know what you're
designed
doing
to
right
be
now?
that way. The same way that
Impressing
like
the heck
probability of pulling the correct rares makes you crack 1,000 packs. It's just ways of making money, I guess. They're ramping so much harder than us, and it makes me very sad. I'm too mid-range.
Know what you're doing right now? Impressing the heck out of me.
Is there a difference between? I guess there is a difference between fundamental lack of product in new releases, and then there's decision making in the company. Some people may see them as the same thing, but I don't necessarily subscribe to that.
Say again, sorry.
So, like, you have issues with, as you're saying in that Warhammer example, there are issues where supply is either low intentionally or unintentionally. It's different.
Well, it's not even supply. It's like they give you the supply is there. There's 1,000 boxes, let's say, but each box doesn't quite build an option that's available that is actually a good option.
Yeah.
And that then incentivizes you to buy multiple boxes, right? Or to buy boxes and break them to get the stuff you need. It's the same as putting Fierce Guardianship in one commander deck, knowing it'll sell the pack, the box.
Yeah.
I wish I could draw one more swamp. That's all. They're gonna blow up another land. It's gonna be a black source, isn't it?
I guess the main frustration with it is that how do you diffuse the environment that you get to?
So the Warhammer example is super interesting because they're doing a lot of weird shit. Hang on, I have to respond to this by sacking said land. Come on, blot the black source. You know you want to. Right, cool. And then, I can't. I don't have 2 mana. I only have 1 mana because there's a counter on it, so I can't do that. So they've just recently, so for the longest time, Plague Marines as a squad, which is the Death Guard main soldier unit, can, as a squad, have so many varieties of different guns. There's like 8 guns and 9 melee weapons. You can have any combination you want, right? And that's always been the way for a long, long time. Or at least for the 2 or 3 years that they've been their own army. And then what they did was like they brought out the book and said, actually, you know what, we're going to make this sensible now. You can only build your Plague Guard to represent or to be like what the kit would give you. So the kit gives you 1 of every item, so that squad can essentially, a squad of 10, can only have 1 of each of these items instead of like 4 flails, 2 hammers, and 2 spewers. They can now have 1 of each of the things that are in the box, which is great for people who are now buying the box to build their Plague Marines because they can now, build it only as that way. What about all these people for the last 2-3 years who've built all these Plague Marines to have squads full of flails and shit, who now their army's illegal? And they've now got to rip the arms off their Plague Marines. It's funny to see the company be like, It's probably responsible to do that. And then just fucks a lot of people over. And then the irony is they're only doing that for like one of the many factions. That's probably just creative oversight from someone like GW. That's in the exile zone? Oh, it's underneath Vivian's. They didn't see it with the Valkyrie. That shit's hot. God, fucking Muldrotha. How do we kill it? Guess we hope there's a chupacabra. We don't have the black saucers to even do the chups.
Let me show you what was
Fierce
lost.
empath, hey? Think I may have lethal. Laberto, are you looking at the same board that I am?
Well, we can
I
flash
make
that in end of
this.
turn, can't we?
Yeah, but I don't think we flash it in. They're gonna draw this and kill one of our walkers. We can pump something. I guess we pump Questing Beast and they have to block the Questing Beast here with Muldrotha.
Yeah.
So that's nice. Maybe down-ticking the Vivian was bad. Planned obsolescence cells, who knew? Yeah, I know. Henry Ford once said. So they have to block with Muldrotha here. Or they let this through and just block these. So this ain't great. So we only attack with this. Because if we attack with a 3/3, just block it with Muldrotha and go to 3. This is only 9. Should have kept Vivian up.
Trample. One extra.
Okay. At least we God, they have so much fucking mana. But I think if power creep is your biggest concern, I think you need to just buckle up and fucking get with it at this point, because that is just the future of Magic at this point, right?
Well, I mean that's been the past of Magic as well for the last 10 years.
Well, no, not 10 years.
Innistrad was a long time ago.
Yeah, but they depowered it post Innistrad quite significantly. Like RTR block and stuff was, and then into Theros, for example. Theros was famously, barring a handful of cards, pretty weak. So they used to go up and down, up and down, up and down, but now we're just on a permanent hike up, and the company's making shit tons of money.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, buckle up, kids.
Elspeth conquers death.
Our deck is just doing nothing. Maybe my deck is just terrible. Maybe a collection of good cards isn't good enough. Well, at least we drew another land. I mean, there's no point. Okay, so we failed to win a game so far. My deck is complete and utter dog shit.
Should we try something else?
Oh yeah, we're gonna play a different deck. We're gonna play a different deck now. I'm thoroughly convinced that the deck that I have built is fucking garbage now. So that's good. That's good. Right. Who is up next?
What are you doing right now? Impressing the heck out of me.
Cal's talking about it didn't show my hand. Was there a bug for a card? Oh
no, it was the bit where you had the.
I didn't have one.
Murder Strider.
Yeah, that makes sense. It was wrong screen. Right, who is next on my list of naughty children? Oh, it's Naki, who, if I know correctly, is playing mono red. What I should also do is DM the next person to get ready. Get that thing ready. Right, come on then, Naki. I want to fuck you up. And I can say I'm winning the Warhammer tournament right now, so I got to lose one of them, right? Naki, play your best deck. Play mono red. Need some more water. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well in the Warhammer one, Rob. So that's nice.
That's good. What are you playing in the Warhammer one?
I'm currently playing Chaos Soup.
Chaos Soup.
Yeah, souping is like splashing in Warhammer terms.
Okay.
Right. It's battle for the ages here versus Snacky. Here we go. It's going to be RDW versus RTW.
Battle of the Bolts.
Oh, we won the die roll. We can't lose. Oh, look at this. Let's fucking go. Wait, what?
Not bad.
I took this list from the Gladiator blog and just added like a handful of card-on cards. So this card being in here is a surprise.
Okay. Well, that's nice. Have you got the stupid Storm Herald? It doesn't Storm Herald combo something ridiculous.
It
I
gets
think it must
Eldrazi
just
conscription.
not in
That's
this format,
not
it
one.
doesn't. But yeah. So in modern, it does. Yeah. I wonder if that's actually a thing where you just play a load of random. Is it equipment as well? No stories. There's probably a load of like weird like Thunderhammer, shitty like draw a card, give +1/+0 things. There must be those sort of things in this format, right?
Yeah.
So Naki's on Gobos because I've played against Naki's deck already. I'm currently number 1 of the 40k league. Oh, dab! Yeah, I'm pretty. What can I say? I'm just a fucking shiny golden gold. Maybe Warhammer's just incredibly soft, and I'm just gonna, when it comes to like post lockdown, I'm just gonna wreck everyone. I don't even know what this does. I should have read it before I killed it, just in case.
It's a fishing wizard.
But what if it like? What if it's like a Totolos color effect? I just killed it, and I lose a card from my hand permanently because I'm not paying attention. That would have been bad.
Is Sculler in the format?
No, but I mean an effect like that where it's got 2 clauses
Yeah.
on it. Yeah.
I guess they've been moving away from
Oh, this is in the deck because a hasty 3/2. I think that's the reason.
that. Oh, a 3/2 for 3/2 with haste for 3. I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna play this first though because it stops things blocking next turn.
Fanny Shaman.
And then we can get in for a whole bunch next turn, or play a fucking Kindling Phoenix, or... So yeah, Chaos Soup, Rob. It's where you... So the cool thing about Chaos is that they are a ragtag bunch. They're normally called war bands as opposed to like armies or chapters or whatever. And there's a collection of like angry men and women and demons. And the point is flavorfully you... In the game is mechanically as well, you can combine these different factions to make like little soup lists, little combo lists. And I'm playing a demon detachment and a Thousand Sons. Thousand Sons are people who used to be Space Marines 10,000 years ago, but now are just sand inside a piece of power armor, and they can cast spells. They're like sorcerers. They're like I don't know.
Sand inside power armor.
Yeah, they have an ability called All is Dust because their bodies have decayed just to dust. And they're ancient Egyptian themed in their armor and stuff, and they cast spells. It's pretty good.
So are they? Because obviously, like Necrons have ancient Egyptian kind of.
Not anymore. They've moved a little bit away from that.
Okay.
Yeah, they're a bit more
But you are right. They used to be.
technomancy sort of
Yeah.
thing.
But the Thousand Sons have scarabs and ancient Egyptian thematic stuff on them and things. Yeah, but it's weird that they sort of like ripped that out of the game with Necrons, but like leaned heavily into it. Thousand Sons. But their Terminators are called.
Thousand Sons and old cards. Oh, just not old cards. Sorry, getting mixed up with Magic. An old faction.
Yeah, they've been around since like the late 80s and stuff. But they're a Chaos Space Marine faction. So in the lore, they were loyal at one point, and Magnus, their leader, one of the Primarchs, was loyal to the Emperor, and then they were naughty boys and turned to Chaos.
Right. It just seems a bit odd to have two simultaneously influenced by the like Egyptian themes. I know they're moving away from it with Necrons.
I think. Well, I don't know if Thousand Sons were very Egyptian themed back in the day or not.
Oh, they're just shifting the thematic kind of
yeah,
basis
'cause
between things.
They basically like adjusted, like basically each of the Chaos Space Marines. There's like 7 or 8 different chapters that are Chaos Space Marines, like big chapters, and only Death Guard and Thousand Sons have their own book and their own real. Well, they all have identities, but like real identity in terms of like a model line that you can buy. You can buy Thousand Sons Marines and Thousand Sons Terminators and shit. And everyone is sat around waiting for them to do that to the other like 6 or 7. But Thousand Sons got that like about 5 years ago. And then Magnus came out, and then Death Guard got that about 3 years ago. So fingers crossed, this edition we get it for like. Naki's like, fucking go on then. I guess we just
Smash.
play this, but don't attack with it. Make the 3/3 unable to block. Get in for a bunch. Yeah. 7 to 8. So hopefully the World Bearers and the World Eaters, the Word Bearers, the Emperor's Children, and so on and so on, all get their own model line eventually. The Emperor's Children are the coolest because they have bright pink armor. Their Primarch was a sexy man with long hair, and they have noise marines who play guitars and fire sound waves at people.
That sounds incredible.
Like my kind of lads.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Vince, tell me more about the noise marines.
They have sonic blasters, and they have big boom cannons. And they released a Christmas model before I come back to the game. We want 4 here, don't we? 4. Then we're going to make this unblockable. I'm going to go in with these 2. And they've released a Noise Marine who's actually literally got leopard print armor and a fucking guitar. It's amazing.
Love it. I love it. Is he? What is that? A legal card?
Yeah. So you could get 10 of him and make a 10-man squad of Noise Marines and just say those guitars are Sonic Blasters. Because the old Noise Marines, like every one of that. So it used to be when I was a kid that Noise Marines were what are called like the Chaos version of the Devastator Squad. The Devastator Squad is a Space Marine squad with 4 dudes with heavy weapons, rockets, las cannons, all that sort of stuff. The Chaos version when I was a kid, as what I remember, is being the Noise Marines. That's not what they are now. That's changed since I was a baby. This is probably quite scary. Does it do a 3 damage to each non-elemental creature that kills our egg? No, they're just going to kill the egg. So it used to be that each of their guns were just fucking instruments, like rockets and shit. Do I just slam a jam? Face?
Face. Full face.
Fuck you, Chandra. I'm not scared of you. I won't be playing the giant though until after the Chandra has raft. Yes, that's the Noise Marines. They have sonic blasters, fucking boom cannons. You can get like from Forge Wood and get these backpacks that have like speakers coming out of them. Some of them have their mouths replaced with speakers and shit. But what we want to see is them do a whole new model line, which then has all of these fucking characters like souped up to look as good as the current Death Guard Marines do. Because the Death Guard sculpts at the moment are beautiful and grotesque. I want like people who've got giant fucking... Because they're also the Sneshi faction, so they're a little bit sexual. So they've got like a fucking speaker for a cod piece. It'd be sick.
I see them all like, you know, in like spandex armor and like, or no, have like the different phases of rock on them. So you have like, you know, kind of like a new metal version, and you can have like a prog rock version, and you know, like an Elvis Presley collection of Marines. I think that would be like, you know, a lot of ones that like Kiss. Yeah, I think that would be fun. Really theme up.
I think that would be funny, but it'd be overtly camp and probably like too camp for GW. They got some silly shit, but so I'm just making him quadruple unblockable here.
I was just gonna say, what are you doing?
He's using all of his mana.
I'm using my mana. I don't want to leave money on the table.
It's efficiency. So are there like Doom versions of the Noise Marines? Like they play really low and slow.
I mean, you could paint them however you want. Like, because you can have sub chapters. You could get your Emperor. Oh no, the mono red curse.
It begins.
You could have like your pink. Well, you buy all your Emperor's Children shit, and then you just paint them however you want. Like, you can have Death Guard and paint them like blue if you wanted, and say they're a sub faction of the Death Guard, a successor chapter as they call it.
Yeah.
You know, and people will build their own headcanons. Like, I've started building my Sisters of Battle to be. Can this block? It can block. Interesting. To be, they're all in bone armor, and I'm calling them the Order of the Faithful Dead, which is not a thing in their books. It's just a name I come up with. And I don't know what my head canon for them will be, but people come up with canon for their stuff like people do for D&D characters. And there's a lot of role-playing elements to Warhammer that's not really talked about, because Warhammer is basically just one big role-playing game originally, right? It's only like when they gave it a rule set later on that it started to be more of a war game. I say full set, a more comprehensive full set. Have they activated Chandra this turn? Was this a grave mistake? Let's find out.
It was a tick up for Chandra to give you an extra emblem, I believe.
Cool. We can win this. We can win this. I believe in me and you and everyone. Oh, Lava Coil. That was a very good last card. Can we just draw a 4 damage burn spell, please? We can. Sweet. Now I need to click the haste option.
Good job.
We got there. Game 1 to RDW. Fuck you, RDW. I mean, Naki's on more like goblins / the stuff that he didn't want to spend wild cards on, I think. But right, no sideboarding. We won a game. So if we don't get the Emperor's Children into new kits, which everyone's like really wants, and they're still Leshy based, so they would fit well with like the big Keeper of Secrets, the big titted monsters and stuff. Maybe we'll get a Khorne one, and Khorne is the blood god. He's the blood for the blood god, and Khorne is blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne, is what they say. And they've got like stratagems called like rip, tear, and maim, because they don't bother with psychic spells. They just go into combat and fuck shit up. Do I keep this?
I think I keep this on the back.
Lands and spells. Yeah, and Frenzy. Yeah.
So, actual Rob.
Yes.
Have you never played Warhammer previously?
I've never played Warhammer. No. There's a load. There's some strategy games and
Dawn of War.
Dawn of War. That was Dawn of War 2. I've been in the room while somebody played Dawn of War 2.
I could have sworn that we played the Dawn of War free to play.
We were gonna. I downloaded it and we never played it. We played Magicka instead.
Okay.
Which, frankly, I think is a better option because that game is sick. But
Dawn of War 2 is great. But yeah.
That's the that's all the warhammering that I've ever done. I bought somebody a spanner once, I believe is what it was called, which is an orc of sorts.
A spanner?
I believe it was called a spanner. Obviously, SPNAA or whatever. But yeah, that's it. I've never played it. I have no interest in it whatsoever. Although every time we talk about it on stream, and everyone gets really excited about it, and Vince tells me some interesting little lore nuggets, I get all excited and interested.
That's the thing. I'm really getting into the lore of it, but I still don't. I'm skeptical about the painting, whether I enjoy painting.
So really painting's great.
I used to paint Airfix models, so I feel that I could really get into the painting, and I feel like I'm old enough to be patient to enjoy the not so much, no, I wasn't going to say the painting process, but I'm old enough to enjoy the grim dark nonsense without being like getting too much into it in the wrong way. I feel like. Yeah.
Like, it's just it's a fucking.
I think in terms of like tinkering hobbies, I think mine is modding Game Boys instead. I think that's the tinkering.
But you could mod a Game Boy by sticking like Warhammer parts to it. Make an orc Game Boy.
I could.
Game Boys.
Oh god, the orc Game Boys.
Oh man. Oh, so that sounds like a fun thing to do. I'd like to do that.
Would that be legal? Making a vehicle out of a Game Boy shell?
Yeah, maybe I should do it. When I get around to doing orcs, which will probably be after May this year, so I'm going to get an airbrush.
I'll tell you now, I've got some spare old gross shells.
I want to do loads of shit like that with the Chaos and the orcs, because they allow you to do a lot of weird kit bashing. And the orcs would be the one where people would like laugh and think it's cool. Like if you did a Chaos one like that, people might think it's a bit weird. Not weird, but they're like, that's not as fun. But orcs, people get it, you know.
Do you want a frenzy here?
No, because we've got a lot of gas in hand, so I think I want to empty my hand. Also, one of those pieces of gas is basically Splinter Twin. So I think we want to make bodies, and then
is Splinter Twin Ember Claw and a creature.
Well, you're attacking with more than one helps, but
okay.
It's Splinter Twin in the fact that like often once you cast it, your opponent is dead. It's very rare you cast in a situation where you don't win. Watch this be the historical time that happens to me this game, but there is a Goblin Crate Maker in play which can kill colourless non-opponents. It can't kill Ember Claw, but it can kill this. But I think if they just spend some mana, if they can spend some mana to kill this, look at our resources as well, and we've got Frenzy to refuel, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Chandra down take force
Wait,
the issue on the
Crate
serpent.
Maker destroy colourless permanents?
Yep. Oh, of
So,
course. This is
red.
not red, right? It doesn't say this is red anywhere on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would kill Embercleave. Well, we can't be
Would
having
it?
that.
I thought its colour identity is red, isn't it?
It's
Colour identity.
Colour identity and colour of the permanent are not the same
Actual
thing.
colour. Oh, I see.
And now they pop this to kill the Stone Coil, which allows us to Embercleave next turn.
But yeah, I've got. I think I got a Game Boy Pocket shell, a Game Boy Color shell, a OG. You can make all kinds of crazy marines.
So what have you been doing with your?
Walkie
What do you
boys.
do with your Game Boys?
So I've modded some. So
Embercleave
they
is
have,
red. Is it red? Because Slash Panther isn't red, right?
I mean, did things change at some point? Was
I'm
there a
actually
change in
drawing a
terms of
complete
how things
blank.
work?
Oh, it is red because that's red as mana cost. So is Slash Panther red?
I think so, because it's got red pips.
So why?
Well, it's got Phyrexian red pit.
Why can you not Chrome Mox it then? Card Chrome Mox. What does Chrome Mox say? Oh, it's literally just non-artifact. Right, that's why. That's why you can't.
Was that what was holding you back? It was the artifact part, not the red part. Okay. Yeah, the Game Boy stuff is mostly like I buy cheap ones and then I put them in new cases. I've done a backlight. Well, not a backlight. I put in a new display on my Game Boy Color, and I did a battery replacement in a Game Boy Advance that I can use on my streams to use as a controller on the GameCube Game Boy Player as a controller, because that's a thing you can do.
That's really cool.
We won the RDW mirror, so that's good.
Yeah.
GG Naki. Oh, Naki's disappointed I didn't use the Gladiator theme to open up the stream. I don't even remember the Gladiator theme, but I'm not getting copyright struck for that shit.
Not worth it.
Not worth it at all. Right. Up next is Lost Tiger. Let's fucking go.
Let's see if we can find him.
Them. Yeah, I say them. We can find him. We're good. We got him. That's not them. That's someone else. There we go. Let's fucking challenge. Right, Rob, you can pick this time. Oh, hang on. Choose best of 3.
What are the options?
Right, we've got mono red.
Yep.
Mono white.
Yep.
Mono blue.
Mm-hmm.
I think there might be one more. Hang on. Okay. We got white weenie Gladiator, RW Gladiator, mono black control Gladiator, mono blue mud Gladiator, or junk Gladiator, which you already played.
Mud.
Right. So this is
Yeah, I was going to say mod.
mono blue artifacts. Hup! Here we go. Right. I don't know what Lost Tiger is on. I believe they're in the league. I believe. We will play White Weenie next. That'll be our next one. Okay.
Seems okay.
I added this card today, and I'm not sure if it's going to be good. We draw one more land, Rob. We cannot lose. I believe. I don't actually know how many lands we've got in this deck.
Nice islands.
Our opponent is mulligan into oblivion, so that bodes well for us.
The equilibrium has shifted.
Yeah, it's very well. There's a lot of talk of this in Warhammer, and it's just a weird abstract thing of like, say you're rolling really low. Like I've had games where I've just rolled a fuck ton of ones across the entire turn. And you're like, this doesn't feel good, but this is dice for you, right? Then there's this like, not theory, but this is how variance works supposedly, is that it will even out. That you will just roll higher later on, because the more dice you roll, the closer to the average you get, right? Closer to the median. So, and I've seen people who have like, they've got a reroll available, and I've heard someone say they don't want to reroll because they're rolling too close to, they're rolling too hot as it is, knowing that the reroll will pull them back towards the average, or thinking the reroll will pull them back to the average.
That's
Exactly.
bollocks.
It's so much superstition. Some people change dice. If they're rolling poorly, they'll swap dice.
Oh yeah, I've played with so many D&D players that are just like this dice isn't doing it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we have it, like Catherine and I were playing Arkham Horror the other night, and she couldn't roll.
I saw you playing that. I showed Steph.
Softly. And we would go right way to the end of the game, and it was like got to a really clutch point, and then she just rolled like a million sixes, and she couldn't stop, and just pulled the game back.
For
and it was excellent.
Oh, 6 are good, right? Yeah. I thought you were saying they're bad. Right. Yeah.
And then she suddenly like just turned it around, and it's just, and there's this idea that you roll away all your bad rolls and then get your good rolls. I hear it, my D&D group say all the time things like, "Oh, I wasted this D20 on a spot check and this kind of stuff," and it's just like
wasted your natural 20. Yeah,
there's not a pool of natural 20s out there. That
catch you later, Shimmergloom. Yeah, exactly. Like the Cosmos has only got so many natural 20s available to it, right? I'm so terrified of how much Avery spanked us earlier of open blue mana. But I really want to cast this Cosmos Elixir because it feels like a good, fun card.
I think it's low threat enough to not.
Do you want to play a land first?
Yeah, in
Maybe
case
like,
of
Around that
sensor.
sensor.
in case there's like a sensor, right?
Because I'm planning to mirror make this, and then we'll just be drawing so many
Although
cards.
now you can't cut. Now you can't pay for sensor because he didn't tap the locket. Oh no, it does. Oh, sorry, I'm being dumb. I thought it was a signet. Sorry.
No, oh, right.
Apologies.
Signets are not on Arena yet.
Yeah.
If your letter was greater than, so I'm just going to gain 2 here. The fixing 5-card nonsense is very popular on the server. And now if I play 3 cards, I get fucked. Okay, so they're going to put us below our... Because 2 from here, 1 from this will put us below, yeah, sure.
There's Zalfirin Void coming tapped. Oh, doesn't matter. You can Rivers Rebuke the Charger now, right? Oh, and your stuff. Oh,
Yeah,
that's good.
nah.
That's good.
Nah. This is just draw.
So do they
threes.
check on? Do they check on resolution
individually?
or-
Individually, yeah. So and on
Do you-
resolution. So 1 will put us above, and the other one draws a card.
And then the second one draws.
Woo! Look at that.
Okay, this is now spicy.
Cosmos Elixir. John, you said the naughty word.
I did, and I'm not. I'm not ashamed.
I don't give a fuck, says John.
Yeah.
The one dice tradition I do have, though, to have like I saw that Jafar likes to burn their dice when their character dies. I used to say I have used the same D20 for DMing, and I don't use it for like if I do ever play a character or do something else with the dice. I've had the same dice for like I don't know, like 15 years or something that I've been playing D&D for, and it's always been the same. So I'm pretty consistent with that, but it's not it's more out of tradition than superstition at this stage, I suppose.
Scry 1. And get rid of that land.
Yep.
Main phase this. Scry 3, draw 3. Get rid of Boon. Get rid of Locket. Maybe keep Sanctuary.
I think keep Sanctuary. Isn't Sanctuary busted?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It'll get us back it'll get us back perception, and then we'll just draw. Like, do you know what I mean? We need something that isn't just draw cards, I think. There we go.
Ooh, what's that do?
It's a 4/4 for 4 that whenever you play a card that costs 5 or more, draw a card.
Ah.
Interesting Cosmos Elixir, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Naki says you're showing up my age. How? Rob's older than I am. I'm 21.
Yeah, Vince and I are not the same age.
What if I just play Snapper plus Rebuke next turn? But then they might have enough mana to play Valkyrie the other side, and then we'll do all that shit.
How long does Chandra have until she ultimates?
Next turn.
Yeah.
Guess that solves it then.
Just float your locket, man, and you'll be ahead. Yeah.
Hmm.
It's like the old upheaval thing, right?
Wait, can you Sailor and Rebuke so you get... Oh, no, it doesn't matter because it'll get...
Yeah, you have to use the treasures to
Impressing
get
the
it.
heck
Yeah.
out of me.
Oh, it's target player controls.
Oh,
Oh, wow. Wow.
That's
I misread it like 3 times this game.
It
I
also
thought
means that...
River's Rebuke was better than that. Or it's been cast against me. Jesus.
So being aware that Valky will pick whatever you don't play next.
Yeah, we've played land already, so we ain't playing Sailor. World Tree, I assume here? Yeah. Okay, if we'd read Rivers Rebuke better, I think we could have seen this whole fucking palaver a lot better, but never mind.
It does mean that your Cosmos Elixirs now tick up a lot more aggressively.
Yeah. Oh, no!
That's the Mirror Maid version, isn't it?
That is rude. Yeah.
It is.
This was an actual Maelstrom Pulse, which is in historic. Thank you, BPAC181, for the sub, my friend. 60 months is a long old fucking time. Get some more water after this game. Sure, Chandra. Sure. Because next turn you can generate 2 red mana, allow them to cost Valky. So ideally, we could do with a counter spell.
Today's my lucky day.
They can exile our Cosmos Elixir. That is depressing. How do we beat Valky here? Flashing Shark Typhoon, I guess, is a big one.
I think that's going to be the answer.
It's going to have to be the answer. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
How big is Valky when they use the ability?
It starts on a
loyalty do
5,
they
it
have?
goes down by 3, or it goes up by to 7.
So presuming that they're going to kill the Cosmos Elixir, if we go down the line of that going away, can you Thunderous Snapper and
Yeah, but I don't want them getting
Typhoon it
Thunder
away?
Snapper either.
Well, if you cast, it means it gives them an option of Thunderous Snapper or
Yeah.
Cosmos Elixir, but it still means that you can Shark Typhoon regardless.
Yeah, Shark Typhoon won't trigger off the Snapper. I guess we might just play Sailor of Marines, or our body anyway, because it keeps our Cosmos Elixir ticking up.
Yeah, I mean the one benefit also of Shark Typhoon is that provided it's bigger than it's 4 that
If that goes up to 7, then we're in trouble.
yeah.
So we do that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, I
Make
guess
it
Sailor's
5,
2
5.
mana, right? Ostensibly because of the treasure token.
Yeah, but the treasure
Right.
token then still needs to go back into Shark Typhoon. I want to make a big shark, I think, so we can actually kill
Okay.
Valky.
Both, yeah.
Like if they play Valky and take out Valky, we are going to struggle.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Oh.
okay.
Mm.
That is interesting.
I guess they could use Chandra's mana to pay for it, whatever they take, right?
Yeah, I guess so. They take the Snapper, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if Shark Typhoon is big enough, you can just kill them in a couple hits anyway, right?
Yeah, yeah. And also, we needed the shark to be something we consider be over 4 because of Chandra, right?
Mm.
Well, we do get end step, but this way we can block with it as well. Okay.
Okay. That's a bridge.
We need to kill them soon. Yeah.
6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 6 plus 3. It's 9, 7. It's like a big mole drifter.
It sure is. Would you prefer more power interface on your Mole Drifter and 1 fewer card, or 1 extra card
Oh.
and it'd be an 0-1?
Hello, Immortal.
Oh, no way.
Oh, hello, Assassin's Trophy. Bit too keen.
Hopefully this will just hit utility bodies and be fine. Okay.
You can Sigh and then Sun, right?
Yeah.
And is it it's cast artifact? Okay. I was gonna say if it's an artifact ATBing, you can Sailor to get the.
We can go Sailor and still play the Sun.
Yeah, that's another body as well.
3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Oh, Immortal Sun with the net doesn't matter if you play it before the Sailor. Derp. Because Immortal Sun reduces the cost of... It had a lot of text on it. It reduces the cost of your spells. Yeah. So we just actually wasted like 2 mana almost. We're drawing all the cards!
Now.
Right, just don't be gross. Oh, that's kind of gross. That's pretty gross. Oh, no, it's not
It
gross!
doesn't do
Woo!
anything.
Where's my fucking horns? Gonna dab for that shit.
As long as they can't remove the Immortal Sun, then we're okay.
Come
I mean,
on,
just-
Captain
yeah.
Falcon. Play the sound effect.
Also, you start getting 2/2 Thopters soon, right?
Look, I've got him now, mate. Okay, that's a Doomscar then, I assume? No, they're not white at all. Oh, they have got a splash of white.
Making the snapper.
Wrath, I assume.
The
Claimer.
big card draw spell.
It might be the 7 mana take an extra turn thing. Wow, Bonner's Enclave sound effect is just the Predators. Click. Oh, that was stupid. Can't even cast that. Can't even do shit with that. Do we cycle this? So
I mean, it's
it's a
still the
Thopter,
effect.
but...
We want to.
Cycle it. We've got better things to do.
Are you sure, Rob?
No, I'm not.
Oh, baby!
Yes.
That's
Know
not
what
bad.
you're doing right now? Impressive.
Yeah!
Rid of that island. Keep the servant.
I guess it
Draws
makes a
cards.
body
You draw
draws a
cards,
card,
right?
Yeah.
Card thing.
Also, although, it's really funny, the fact that Immortal Sun makes Clockwork Laddie now. Oh, is he 3 mana or is he 2? Is he 4 mana normally?
I don't know.
I think he's 3. I think he is 3.
Is he normally 3? That means he'll be 2 in your hand.
I won't attack walkers. I'm just going to try and kill them in the air now before Bridge does something gross like hits a Bane of Progress I didn't realise was in the format or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 2. So you can't get the draw a card effect. Although you can still get a
Draw a card effect?
A Thopterino.
No, it's just
Yeah,
whenever you
because
cast...
Clockwork Serpent has Adamant. Draw a card if you spend 3 blue mana on it.
Oh, I see. We can't draw a card. Right,
Yeah.
right. Prowler. I thought we were going to get a Thopter. But yeah, you're right. We won't draw a card off it. Fuck.
So you can't have your cake and eat it, unfortunately. Well, you can't have your Clockwork Serpent and eat it, I suppose.
Okay, they can't draw a card. They get an overrun Hydra. They go looking. It's got reach. Oh no. Oh no.
We're doomed.
So we can scry with Witching Roll, right? Or what does it do?
Draw 2.
Cards? Draw 2 cards, okay.
We can scry with Castle Vantress in our upkeep. Nah. We're going to draw 2 cards.
I think you've got more raw card draw,
Yeah,
right? So you
yeah.
can just, like...
Overwalled Hydra, eh?
Prime time. Ooh.
Things.
That's-
Stuff.
Wait, what does Arcanist Owl do again?
Top 4 everyone artifact on chart and put in your hand.
Seems okay.
Seems pretty fucking strong.
Doesn't one with the machine draw you 6 cards?
Our biggest artifact. So yeah, 6. But what if we've got a bigger one here?
Yeah.
Nope.
Or not. It's a
But,
1 mana.
oh my god, it's an Astrolabe.
Yeah.
But makes a
I mean-
Thopter.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's a 6 for you.
So we brought up the bridge though, not the Hydra, unfortunately. But still,
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
If you can somehow recur Mirror Maid, was it Mirror Maid? You
Mirror
can then
Maid, yeah.
copy that and blow up the Hydra instead,
Yeah.
or like any other kind of sculpting steel effects, right?
Sculpting Steel? You mean?
Yeah, copy the
Oh
artifact.
yeah, Sculpting Steel. You said Sculpting Steel, and I
Oh,
just thought of
Phyrexian
Tempered Steel.
Metamorph.
So, yeah. Metamorph's not the format. Sculpting Steel might be in the format. I'm not sure.
Is Tezzeret? Are you playing any Tezzeret?
Yeah, he's the image of the deck. He's the one that makes
The mono
Thopters
blue
and-
one, right?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
fucking awesome. Tezzeret might be one of my favorite actual walkers in the canon. How many god? If they're just playing God Tribal, we're fucked here. We're dead. Because they'll have Perfrost to give them haste as well. Okay, we're not quite fucked, but we might.
We look
It's
fucked.
not good.
Oh, they haven't. Most of them haven't got trample. So
Time for things to go under the bus.
12. Okay. Okay, what's got trample? Just this one?
Ugh.
Okay, so
Okay, so a few of them are flying. The white one is flying as well. Do they go away after the end of this turn?
nope.
Okay, cool. I just wonder what our response to this is going to be.
Draw 6 and hope.
Yeah.
I know, draw 7 because of Meteor Golem now. If he survives, anyway.
Which I don't think you will.
No, but drawing 6 is still pretty
Well,
good.
we're only taking 14.
10,000.
No, we're taking 14 plus 4, 18.
18.
So yeah, it's not too bad.
You want to block the sailor?
Yeah, probably should. Yeah, the World Tree combo seems to be a bit of a common thing in Gladiator.
Feels really meh.
Meh. It's not. Oh wait, what? What did I miss? What did I miss?
May have double strike.
Oh, didn't fucking block the Hydra. No, did I not block the Hydra? Did I miss the Hydra?
Apparently not. Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, so I've lost
3.
the World Tree. No, that was game.
That's game 1.
That was game
Oh.
1. I feel like we should have won that if it wasn't for just World Tree. World Tree. It's just World Tree. Literally just World Tree. I guess there's opportunity cost to playing a lot of gods in your deck. Oh no.
That's a shame. That's a shame.
Okay.
Yeah.
We missed Hydra. That was my bad. We could have survived and untapped. At least could drawn some cards. Yeah, World Tree I feel like might be a problem as the format goes on because it is just. I guess you do have to get 10 mana. You have to play gods, so maybe it's not so bad.
I mean, it ends the game, right? It's a crater hoof, isn't it, for all intents and purposes?
Yeah, but it's a Crater Hoof on a land. That's the problem, I think. Like, Crater Hoof is fine, but like... I mean, Field of Dead is banned for a similar reason, but I guess Field of Dead...
Field of Dead is like constant value, you know, whereas World Tree, at least, like, you play it, you flip it, and then that's it, the game.
But World Tree also fixes your mana perfectly later on, and also enables go loss and stuff. So, I don't know. I feel like World Tree is a questionable one. Fields of the Dead goes to significantly more decks. Yeah. Yeah, that is true. Although World Tree doesn't actually have a restriction on where you put it. You just have to play gods. Because you can play it in a non-base green deck because it fixes your mana anyway, before it's activated.
Follow me.
True. Field of Dead does give other angles to... gives different angles of attack for a lot of
Yeah,
very
I don't
linear
think it's
decks.
as good as Field of the Dead, but I do feel like it's a... Maybe it's just feel bads. Maybe there needs to be feel bad cards.
Seems okay. Ooh, that's a good one.
Cool. We actually don't rebuke us this time, so maybe we'll play it correctly.
What does your Cavalier do? I've never seen the blue one before.
Brainstorm,
Brainstorms.
isn't it?
Yeah, it scries 2 dice.
Cool.
Vince, just wanted to let you know I've been watching your YouTube videos for a while and just now found you on Twitch. You're by far the best and most sarcastic Magic YouTuber. Thank you, Bolt Snap Bolt, and welcome. Played some Gladiator tonight and just chatting about how EDH players haven't got a fucking clue and how I'm very bad at this format. Yeah, that's fair. 5 mana there. Mystic gets back precognitive perception, which isn't terrible. Might just accelerate my mana.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Back at that thing. Yeah. So then next turn, when you do that, when you prognosticate, or whatever it is, you can make the most of your card.
We might have to play Cavaliers. We actually block some shit. Because don't forget, we're on a certain clock now, right? If they assemble World Tree and this is what I mean. If they search for World Tree in any capacity, and they get to 11 lands, we die. There we go. So World Tree is now in play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we're 4 lands from being dead. See, that doesn't feel good, does it?
No.
It feels, I'd say, borderline problematic, right? Like we're dead in 4 land drops. I mean, we can't durdle, I guess, but that's still dumb. Revisor Rebuke is now bad, so as far as matchups are concerned, this is pretty bad against this Uvenwald. I guess we want a Cavalier. That'll leave us with 3 mana. We can...
Gadwick for nothing. Off the back of that, make a 3/3 effectively.
Well, we can draw a card. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana left over. So we actually go Gadwick for 0, cast Cavalier. 2 land drops. Wait, 1? Why 2 land drops? Oh, they've got Mana Dorks in play. Yeah, we're fucked way sooner than I thought. That's fun. Not a fan of it. Housebound World Tree for Gladiator League of Boys on the World Tree combos. No, because like if it doesn't just win the if it's not causing problems with a competitive environment, then it's not necessarily needs to be banned, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, our deck isn't doing a whole lot. World Tree loses the aggro deck. I hope so. And no, that's I hope so. No, I think you're right. So we're dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're 1 mana off being dead. Okay,
Genesis Ultimatum. That'll do it.
Yeah. I'm really shocked we didn't win one of these games, because the first game felt like it was going so well, and then we just got completely fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm pretty fucking tilted. I'm going to get some water.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the same.
Okay, I will look after chat. We do also have Ghost Court and Fury. Yeah, that's true. I mean, we always have Ounce, right? But it's yeah, it's a land, and that is problematic. Like, you know, it's just such a hard to deal with permanent when WotC seems so down on land destruction, right? So it's not great, but I think there's a shot that it gets. But yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. Time will tell. Time will tell. Well, while we wait for everybody to come back, why don't you guys ask me anything? Because we haven't seen each other in a while, Chat and I. Got a Reaping Ravages of War. Yeah, exactly. Get some land destruction on the go. That's what you need.
Follow me.
What class would you add to D&D if you could? Ooh, that's interesting. That is an interesting question. What class would you add to D&D if you could? I would add. Oh, like I would add some kind of like bending, as in Avatar style class that is better than the way they've done it in the past historically. So some kind of like elemental spellcaster monk type character. That would be what I would do. Have you ever had currywurst? Yes, I have. It's very nice. Has PK gone to Iron's t-shirt? No, he hasn't. What's your favorite D&D setting? Faerun / Planescape.
I've returned.
Oh, hello, John. I'm just we're doing some Ask Me Anything.
Oh, lovely.
Which camera angle do you feel shows off the true side of Vince? I don't know, because I only watch Vince's game. I don't see what you guys see, so I couldn't tell you. Definitely not a Pikachu. What plane of magic would you want an official D&D source book for? Oh, that's a good question, because the one that I could do. I would like a proper source book on Zendikar, I think, because they only did supplementary bits for Zendikar, and I think there's a lot more of that well you can tap. I think that would be a good one to go for.
There's also like
classic ones. Like I'd like to see like Wrath, like the Phyrexian Plains, or Mirrodin. Actually, no, Mirrodin. Yeah, Mirrodin.
Yeah, I was going to say there's the other places that aren't traditional fantasy settings to differentiate more from D&D.
I think Mirrodin's too close to what's it called? Eberron. I know there's like things that separate them, but they might feel too much in the same camp for them to make a separate book on.
I don't think so, because the whole concept of Eberron was that it's like D&D in the future, or as a steampunky style. So I think like thematically and conceptually, I think it is quite different, and especially the way that kind of Mirrodin has,
but it's the same
it has all
way,
these
like,
different layers, and like it like Mirrodin as a concept, I think.
No, I agree, and I do think they are different, but it's the same way that I think Innistrad and Strahd, I guess they're closer. They're closer, not Strahd. What's the place called that Strahd set?
Ravenloft.
Yeah, Ravenloft and Innistrad aren't the same, but I guess they're closer thematically, like similar. I just think it'd be better for them to, I guess, do whatever sells, right? So that'd be Zendikar or Ravnica, or there's no Ravnica already. So Zendikar, what were the other big return sets? I guess Innistrad's the obvious one, but again, that's the same.
Yeah, they did some like supplementary stuff for Innistrad. I was just talking about Zendikar earlier. Like they did a few bits for it. And I think it is a minor.
Yeah. I played a one shot in the Zendikar supplement because they had like a Baloth and stuff, like Creature Doubt and stuff.
Mm-hmm. I think they did Ixalan as well. I think that was a good one to do.
I just wonder if like non-Magic players will just look at Mirrodin and think everyone, like, is it distinct enough? But a lot of the other cool ones, like I guess, like even like from as a Magic fan, like Dominaria and Lorwyn, as JDB just said in the chat, they're too like conventional fantasy to be different enough.
Is Innistrad? Do you think Innistrad's, verging on that kind of thing?
Innistrad would be really cool from a Magic perspective, but there's a thing called Curse of Strahd, which they've done. They had a D&D has made a big deal out of like marketing around in the recent years, and Curse of Strahd is like vampire count in
it's like
European
it's
Gothic,
Dracula, like actual Dracula in D&D.
So. It is Innistrad for D&D. Where I'm saying that everyone in Mirrodin have like similarities, golems and robots and metal stuff. And someone in chat's got it right there. Who said it? Teslamat. Everyone is probably closer to Kaladesh, right? Because there's steam trains.
Yeah, that
and
I
stuff.
agree with. Yeah, and it's the ether as well, which has this like lovely all-purpose magic / technology fuel.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just trying to think of one that feels like a Magic plane that feels distinct enough from other D&D planes that would also get Magic players excited. It's actually hard to think of one. Other than perhaps,
the only other one I like Mirrodin. The only other one I would think of that I would float up as a suggestion would be Lorwyn, because
would that work? Do you think?
Well, because if you take Lorwyn as it's the fairy realm D&D zone, so rather than like it's like classical fantasy, but it's like the actual like the full-on fairy realm, and you do like courts and that kind of thing. I think you could make it distinct enough from classic.
Yeah, because like
would
Eldraine a bit? I think Eldraine's a bit close, isn't it? Isn't Eldraine more close to traditional fantasy than Lorwyn is?
Because Eldraine's based on grim fairy tales, right? So it's as classic as it gets.
Yeah.
So would Eldraine be a better fit than Lorwyn, especially with the fact that Eldraine is probably, at least internally, perceived to be a better marketing opportunity for Wizards?
I don't know though, because like part of one of the I don't know. I think the Arthurian legend stuff of Eldraine, I don't think that rubs well these days.
Because there's a lot of tropiness around Eldraine, isn't there? So that works in Magic when you can make callbacks to it in cards.
Just a heads up, chat. I've got an asset error because I relogged. So fuck me, I guess. So just bear with us. Oh, Rami, have you got the same problem, or are you just saying that because I'm relogging? I'm trying to relog so I can see Rami. Fingers crossed. Nothing makes tilt about losing a lot better than having a client that feels like you're losing anyway, just logging in. Rami, are you sure you're not offline? Rami, can you relog for me? Oh, magic. Yeah, it's interesting. I really wish that I would even if I'm not planning to play a campaign with them, I would buy every Magic source book they put out as a collector enthusiast, and also I'll probably make videos on them. But I think Theros was a cool one. No, Amonkhet didn't get one, so Amonkhet could work.
Amonkhet would be an interesting one again because it's so divorced from traditional fantasy settings.
I think Amonkhet would be brilliant because it does. Amonkhet has the same kind of setup as Curse of Strahd does. You've got like this big, interesting world that is being completely controlled by an evil being, which is Bolas. There's all this stuff happening in the background. There's a lot of mystery to solve. There's a lot of gamification because of all the trials and things like that. And there's like dissidence, which is kind of and fighting the power, which is all very thematic for certain areas of society these days. So I think Amonkhet might be the winner.
Duck, if they might have done, I haven't seen it, but there's a plane shift for like Innistrad, Zendikar, and a few other places as well. I think Amonkhet's a good shout, especially as you said, like the narrative hook is quite good. I think as far as narrative hooks, I would personally like to see either Mirrodin during the civil war with New Phyrexia, where you're like tasked to go behind enemy lines and do like subterfuge stuff by like the Mirrodin resistance, or I guess you could even have Phyrexian stuff, right? Because obviously there's not a lot of source books that go into like evil player characters. That's one option. 2 is like you just said, the Amonkhet thing, where you arrive on Amonkhet, or you're a young adventurer on Amonkhet, and you're helping again to fight back against Bolus. Or 3 is, sorry, I just had a brain fart. What the fuck am I thinking about? A Zendikar pre Rise of Eldrazi. So when the temples are being explored and there's talk of like elder gods and the Eldrazi break free and all that sort of stuff. Because I think contemporary Zendikar is kind of fucking boring.
There's not just going on. I couldn't even tell you what the storyline to contemporary Zendikar even is.
So in short, it's that the world is healing and the elementals are angry.
Wasn't there something about Nahiri trying to find something to fuck people over?
Yeah, Nahiri's a villain because she's trying to assemble artifacts that do a thing. But I don't know if that is actually as magical MacGuffin as it sounds, or I'm just missing a key part here. Chat will fill us in, I'm sure. But yeah, modern Zendikar is boring, and Battle for Zendikar is kind of boring because I know Warscapes aren't always the best place to like put your stories.
Warscapes are one of the hardest ones to put, particularly D&D stories, because it's very hard to feel part of an army when you are like a small group of adventurers doing very specific tasks, and trying to do a full-on battle, even trying to do large combat, is a massive pain in the ass.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's why I think you'd have to have subterfuge and behind enemy missions.
One of the benefits of OG Zendikar, like even like I guess like in terms of set relations pre-World Wake, because it was very much like Indiana Jones world. So
yeah, but I think that's the downside though. It doesn't give you, I don't think, or I mean, all it does is give you flavor. It doesn't give you any kind of like interesting thematic or mechanical opportunities doing old Zendikar, because it's just it was pitched as being the D&D.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Zendikar is the D&D plane, right? But I think like, I mean, is there an Elder God Cthulhu influenced mythos book for 5th ed?
No.
So I wonder if that's the route they take Zendikar down. It's like, you know, there's murmurings of elder gods being brought back and yada yada. It doesn't quite work because you have to play with all the Planeswalker stuff. So unless they actually put Planeswalkers into, or give a rule set for Planeswalkers, or have them,
isn't that,
you know,
kind of like undermined by the fact that the original 3 Eldrazi Titans were the elder gods, the
that's
formulative kind of
that's what it ends up being.
And they go like, oh wait, there's actually some ones that are even older. They're just hidden a bit more that the Eldrazi Titans were.
No. I'm not saying to like invent new gods. Not at all. I'm saying you use that part of the world building that they've already established. Is that the people of Zendikar believe that Emeria, Kossi, and Ula are all out there being positive and good, and then there's actually like, you know, a cult like, there's a fucking bug in my room just landed on my face.
Oh, you mean like more investigative, like
which is probably more Shadows over Innistrad, really. But yeah, I'm talking OG Zendikar, because I think the enigma of what the Eldrazi. Sorry, I'm pointing at this fly that's flying on my room. The enigma of what original Zendikar was interesting, but I don't even know if that will really work now, because we all know what it is and how boring it has become. I don't know.
Could you do some kind of like retcon stuff to get around that?
Yeah, I mean, you just set it up differently. You know, it's just different, but the results are still cataclysmic.
I don't think you should ever, if you're going to do a D&D source book based upon Magic the Gathering, I think retconning the existing story elements and all like plot hooks and stuff, I think is add to them, but retconning them is a bad idea in my opinion. Like, what's the fucking point of doing it in the Magic world at that point? I've got a preview on that topic. Without not giving too much away, I have a video out on Thursday, which is a preview of Magic Legends, One Top of RPGs, the action RPG that's coming out. I can't say my impressions yet, but it will be a comprehensive discussion of how I feel after getting to play it for just over an hour last week. So look out for that on Thursday, chat and everybody. Right, I think I can play Rami now. I'm going to play an aggro deck because it seems like otherwise everyone just outramps me and I fucking die. So that's nice. Guess we'll try this one. I'm not feeling confident. I'm not going to lie.
White Weenie.
Chat, we're going in with White Weenie. Dominaria's got a lot of classic like fantasy shit going on, right? That's the problem. I think you need I don't know, you want source books that give you at least something different. Oh.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think if you were going to do Dominaria, I would do it literally like kind of like Brothers War style. So like it starts off of being like, hey, it's fantasy stuff, ta-da, and then it's like, oh god, ancient robots and Phyrexian stuff. But then it starts to become a bit
I guess
bit Everon-y.
Zarsis brings a point saying about Dominaria is actually a fully fleshed out world rather than just a slice of we see in modern planes. I guess that's the other way to go then, is instead of like retconning everything, is that you do a D&D source book set on one of these planes at a certain time or space or whatever to explore something else about it. Like we get to see Mirrodin from a different angle. Well, Mirrodin's a weird one.
Or Kamigawa when the Kami aren't fucking shit up, you know.
Kamigawa might actually be a really good idea, to be fair. Although
I don't know, D&D does not have a good relationship with Eastern culture.
yeah, and Orientalism. Well, neither does Wizards, right? I was about to say they have to try not to fuck it up, which they won't. I think they probably should stay clear of that. How many Wraths is Rami playing in his 5-color control deck?
I agree with Daniel Holt. Kamigawa is always a good idea.
Oh, Daniel Holt is in the chat. It's almost like Rob said Kamigawa and you summoned him. Fucking hell. Do I want to play into a Wrath? There's not that many Wraths in Historic, right? How many can he have?
That's just setting yourself up for.
But yeah, I think you either have to play in the sandbox that is there and do a load of fan service, or you have to really explore another facet of a much beloved set.
Yeah, and I think you end up doing it anyway, because like take the Ravnica one, right? So the Ravnica book has set you out for like, all these different guilds and things like that, but it doesn't have any specific elements of like when during Ravnica anything is happening. And by keeping it open-ended, you can build a story based around characters that you kind of create your own lore that kind of fits into Ravnica. And I think that's what makes Ravnica so good, is that it gives you those opportunities to kind of
definitely
tell those stories and be like, okay, so let's take my favorite character from this thing and what happened to them, where are they from?
Like Theros was quite interesting for giving you. I don't read enough of the book. I was too obsessed with this is just me by nature, like the fucking data sheets for creatures that are in it. I didn't read enough of the adventure hooks, so I also didn't want to ruin them in case I ended up playing any, and I never did. Kind of like we were talking about with what's happening on Friday, where I don't want to read the book in case I'm playing.
Oh, that was close. I thought you were going to slip then.
Yeah. Well, no, we can tell the chat that we're playing. Yeah, we can tell the chat that. So, chat, we're playing a one shot from. Won't say which one, but we're playing from the new book that's coming out tomorrow, which is oh fuck, what's wrong with my head today? Candlekeep Mysteries, or Mysteries of Candlekeep. Which one is it, Rob?
Candlekeep Mysteries.
Candlekeep Mysteries. So we're playing a one shot from that. Well, I'd like to say that the book comes out tomorrow and it's out for press and stuff, and we've got copies to play from. So on Friday it'll be me and Rob and hopefully the other people that are announced tomorrow. But yeah, we'll be playing.
Who is DMing?
Rob is DMing.
I am a DM. I'd like to be a professional DM. That'd be a great job.
There you go.
There is a guy. I believe there's a guy in New York who's a professional dungeon master. I read somewhere. Who just people pay him to run games for them. Like
yeah, sweet.
Follow me.
Wait, why can't I cast this? Oh, because we're not in the second main phase. So now if they Wrath, I'll get back the Crystalline Giant. Oh no, I won't get back the Giant because it flies. I'll get back the Knight of Grace. Oh, no, they have a counter spell. Okay. Right, maybe the key to this format is just playing aggro then, chat. Is that what it is? Because if it is...
they're playing Let's Get to 11 mana, we play Let's Go for
yeah, but that's depressing. I don't want to play just aggro. This isn't even D&T. Like, tomorrow's video might be my historic D&T video, where I play it for a couple of rounds and just rag on the fact that it's not fucking D&T if you're just playing white creatures and turning them sideways. Like... Oh, Lurrus.
This is bad.
When Lurrus is not a companion, I fucking love it. Yeah,
this
sure.
is better.
We're playing like
Cavalry
12.
Drill Master.
Yeah, it's one of the better 2-drops within the format. We're playing a lot of 1-drops, so I'm glad we drew one. I was about to say we're playing like 11 or 12 of them.
Get to bump for 3 next turn though. Right, that's not bad.
Yeah, not bad. Navilius vids and YouTube shorts. Oh, did you see that? So I posted today to the stories on Instagram and YouTube. Hasn't seen an increase in viewership, but it's interesting people are seeing it. Just experimenting with shit, you know.
I watched part of the Spiffing Brit video where doing shorts and then like you wait until the next day and then it spikes. Yeah. People,
this happens on YouTube all the time. If I post on the social tab that I'm doing a stream, I'll get like a dozen comments saying, "Oh, I'm glad I found out about this 2 days later." Like that's how the community tab is not a push out to feed. The community tab is YouTube drip feeding it to people. So in reality, I should be always promoting my Monday stream on Saturday, Sunday. I just never do because I'm normally trying to like not be doing YouTube shit on Saturday, Sunday. I probably should start doing it, to be honest.
Just yeah, I mean, if only you could automate it and just have it go out, or
Yeah, the YouTube community post does not allow automation and scheduling. It's so bare bones dog shit. It's unreal. Can this gain haste?
No.
Interesting. That's a shame.
Oh, it needs counters. Would have been fine.
I'm here because no better streamer that I follow is on. That's nice of you to be such an arsehole with flag likes, but thank you. In a roundabout way. Thank you for your positivity on this fine day.
Thank you for your honesty.
Commander cards.
Ooh.
So we're going to choose odd, right? Because most of the best removal in the format is in the 3-drop slot, he says, as we see. Look at 2 good ones. Two. But they've cast those. I'm going to go odds. They hit to 5 mana next, so if they cast Teferi, they can't bounce it.
I've never seen that card before.
The Courier Commander deck.
Then again, Ikoria completely passed.
But look at the art. This is literally this was I reckon from the Zendikar file, and they pulled it back and then changed the art assets. That is an adventurer jumping over a trap. Lava Brink Venturer. Look, it's so D&D. It's unreal.
It is. Like, where is all the lava in Ikoria that clearly jumping over in this mystical temple?
Actually, I think doesn't Rawgrin have like lava rivers or some shit? Someone from chat will tell us.
That had a thing that says view printed card.
Oh yeah. What that means is it shows you like without the extra blue text. Or power and toughness change or mana changes. So earlier on when we were trying to look at the gnome on top of my deck, I was looking for that button. Yeah. But for some reason it really doesn't give it to you when you want it. Only when you don't. Yeah. I don't fucking know. Slammer Jam? There's no secure wastes here. Slammer Jam fam. Okay. Are we getting Raft? This doesn't change the clock that much.
You don't want to commit too much, do you? Just in case there is some kind of Wrath.
It's not going to change the clock for Pain Tomic, so...
This is the problem. We don't commit to Wrath, though, and they have nothing but 2 mana removal. Oh, that's a good point, Rob. Lumix Fix makes a point. The Lava Arena we're in, this is on Ikoria.
Oh, okay. Okay, no, now I know. I've not... like I said, Ikoria completely passed me by.
Yeah, had some alright stuff in it. Mutate was shit. Companion was also quite shit. Okay, so mechanically the set wasn't great, but it had some other cool stuff. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Okay,
that's a dilly of a pickle.
A dilly of a pickle?
Is that really necessary when your dude flies?
Yeah, I want to incentivize him to cast something so I can kill it.
I mean, that's implying that there's a creature. I mean, they must have a creature in
this
there,
kills
right?
planeswalkers and shit as well.
Oh, okay.
But the problem is Rami's playing 5 color control, so it's unlucky. I might just have to slam this so we can get a body back at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just spells, I think. Okay. A 1/3 is not the most exciting thing. Okay. I fucking love this art though. It's so good.
That's the kind of thing you want on a banner in your house. Right?
I have, Rob. It's to my left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Know what you're doing right
Sick.
now?
Hello, Doom Rumbus.
How are you today, Vince?
How am I today? I don't know. Bramley's got a fucking Maelstrom Pulse. I haven't.
Now we're taxes.
Perfect.
No.
Here we are.
Now we... Yeah, boy! It's just gonna die. It's just gonna fucking die. Yeah, the 2 scrolls I got from Ultra Pro, and I wanted to send me some Kaldheim ones, but they didn't. There was a problem. Oh, hang on. Hang on! The Wolf Scroll I've got has not got the damage to her armor up here. How strange.
Post.
That is very interesting, isn't it?
That is very interesting.
Yeah, I didn't get any. There's problems with Kaldheim and stuff with Brexit and changing distribution chains and stuff. But hopefully, I should be getting more Ultra Pro stuff because obviously this stream is sponsored by Ultra Pro. Disenchant. That would be good if we had a target. Yeah, the wall banners are fucking sick for the Saga art specifically. I've got Elspeth's Nightmare and Elspeth's Conquest Death ones I've had up in the office from time to time. It's Really good. Cool.
Well, do I disenchant your own tribal?
Well, it would fuel escape, but I don't think we have any escape cards. I was checking. Okay. Rami's down to 1 card. We're down to 1 card. We're winning.
No, we're not.
Well, we are. We're on 20 down 14. Fucking got him! God, what stupid haymaker are they going to play?
Hopefully something we can kill with Bounty Agent.
I do love some of these white winning cards. This is probably closer to D&T than what you can actually play in Historic. To be honest.
Giant curse thing.
I guess you don't want to overcommit to the board.
No,
though, right?
not at all. And also if they make another fucking Sharknado come into the endgame bullshit, we can kill it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, baby!
That's pretty good.
Escape isn't our deck. We should have done it. Fuck! It's actually, it's objectively correct. Oh no, it did 1 damage to them actually. It did 1 damage to them, so maybe it wasn't objectively correct.
You want to put it on the...
The thing that hasn't already got vigilance, yeah.
Well,
And the
also
thing that
the
doesn't
one
have
you
to
have
tap
to
sacrifice.
Yeah. I mean, you could...
Rami
you could
doesn't play
re-escape
permanents, we know this.
Uh-oh. Cards are being drawn.
Just don't play a Planeswalker, Rami. I thought it was a... White? I guess, yes I am.
Swing and pump. Is that the pump one?
No, it's this the put our comic control real back in our hand, which is pretty sweet. We also use it to save one of our creatures too, of course. Why? We beat the Discord end boss by playing white creatures.
Rode the honor guard to victory.
Oh my goodness! What are the chances? All right then, we're not banning World Tree. All right, because it turns out that 2/2s for 2 are okay. Not a Magic fan, but want to jump in and chat and say I've been really enjoying your Warhammer content. Oh, thank you, Awesome McFly. There will be a Warhammer Wednesday this Wednesday, and there will hopefully be a Warhammer stream later in the week as well. As a heads up. So yeah, thank you, my friend. Thank you for popping out. I do appreciate it. Okay, my faith in humanity and Magic the Gathering has been restored. Next up on the docket is Silasari, if she's around.
It feels good that it was a white deck that got you got your energy back, right? That feels somewhat
It does
kind
feel
of thematic.
good.
Yeah.
It does feel good.
The purity of white weenie got you back.
I thought you were going to say the purity of just white then, just like John. That is a
No.
clip you do not want to hear.
No, I'm not saying that at all.
If it's not Silasari, then we've got room for Swamp Mist if Swamp Mist is still around. Rami, it's interesting you say your deck is like bad against aggro, because I don't think anyone is playing aggro in the event apart from Naki. Like, everyone is playing 4 and 5 card bullshit. Swamp Mist, I might need you then. We're just going to check if Silasari is around.
What if Kate's around?
They're next on
We
the list.
fill
They
my
are
water.
online.
No, wait,
They're idle on.
Yeah. Okay. Well, they did say if they're not around, carry on without them because they might be asleep because Australia. So Swamp Mist. DM me your deets. Let's do it.
Get in the clown car.
Get in the cloud. That's for the raid, John.
Oh, okay.
Right now, it's put your hands in the air and give me your fucking money.
Oh, the hands in the air, give me your money. What was that from? What was that? What,
I got
what
raided.
were we doing?
I just tried to turn to the other camera and my stream deck. There we go. That's better. I tried to turn and stream deck froze, so I just looked like I had a really nervous twitch. That was from a raid when I was like, oh, I can't actually remember. It wasn't a raid. I don't know.
Wasn't it a top deck thing? We were waiting for something to top deck, and it was like,
Oh, yeah.
hands in the air, give me your fucking money.
Yeah, I think we're in a hype zone, so I was like, give me your fucking money. Right, Swamp Mist. Where are you, Swampy? There we go. Let's get those deets. So I'm gonna give you some playful banter here. Arena's updating. I smashed Swamp Mist in Warhammer only a couple of days ago, so it's time to, I was gonna say smash them in a Gladiator, but I won't get fucking destroyed, aren't I? Let's be real. It was Orcs versus the Chaos Soup.
Know what you're doing right now?
The Mega Knobs killed my Magnus.
Heck out of me.
Woo Gladiator.
Woo Gladiator indeed, that's one. Thank you for the sub for 4 months. I do actually really enjoy Gladiator, but it seems like if I want to play anything that isn't aggro, it's just gone horribly wrong for like multiple fucking rounds. Ugh. If you keep me at Warhammer, I'll actually bring a full sweat list. So, Swap Mist is one of those people who comes along and says, oh, I didn't want to bring a really competitive list. And you're like,
Follow me.
but why not? It just gives them something. It's like Ape playing Eldar. It gives them something to fall back onto and claim that's why they lost. Isn't it from a vine? What's from a vine? Oh, hands up, give me your fucking money. That is a vine, isn't it? Fucking hell. Vine, eh?
God, classic.
Do you know what? I don't know if I've talked about this, but I really fucking hate TikTok. Like, it is a 99% garbage platform that occasionally
so
gives
is
a gem.
Vine. So is YouTube.
No, YouTube isn't. I think YouTube is less than 99% garbage, right? If anything, YouTube is a tool that allows us to document shit as well as be a content platform, right?
True.
TikTok is designed to make you make shit content. And I'm not saying all content on TikTok is bad. Not by all means. And maybe it's just not for me. I get it. Did everyone see the viral girl who found another apartment behind a mirror? Everyone see that one? That was interesting. That was some good shit.
Yeah.
I was into that. Right, Swampy. Are you ready, Swampy? Or was Arena just being a shit? Aren't you only 21? That is correct, Flag Glutux. Caps and honesty today. Tab, you would be next. If you want in after Swamp Mist, depending on how long this game goes. Because you were like, can I be number one? And I was like, no, you can't be number one. Because that pushes everyone back, so no. But you are currently behind Swamp Mist. I thought you'd love TikTok because you're a Zoomer. Yeah, I am a Zoomer, but with taste. I'm a Zoomer that's not a cunt. Oh, is that true? I don't even know if that is true. But Vince, the speaker. Vince is the speaker. If facts, he may be English, but he still woke up and chose facts. Thank you, Docky Unicorn, for that statement. What does that even mean? Installer's almost done. Fucking hell, you're reinstalling for this Swamp Mist. I'm impressed. So, John of Olby, you gonna build a Gladiator deck now?
No.
Huh?
Although, I mean, again, it's an arena format, so no.
Yeah, okay. Well, there's not much I can do about that.
No, that's true. I didn't mean to kill the momentum there.
It's
I'm
fine.
sorry.
It's cool. I'm just brushing the dust off my desk. There's a lot of dust on my desk. I think I might have filed some plastic and it's... Yeah. Yeah. Cunt is such an underrated word. I wish more Americans would use it. Yeah, I think if you use it more, it depowers it, and that's a good thing, I think. I think depowering a lot of these like quite horrible swear words by some people's standards is good. I think the less power like cunt, fuck, shit, balls, arsehole all have, the better. I really sit on 100% and not letting me in. Insert Eric Andre. Let me in! Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, in English it's used a bit more, but it's still a bit rough. I don't know. It's just it's just another word for a fanny, innit? Let's be real. Of course, in America, it's not another word for a fanny. It's another word for a puss! So, yeah. How do you feel about the puss, John?
I feel if you were to take 1,000 sound bites of all the things Vince has ever said and choose a moment to walk in on a chat, this is the most common case.
Oh, that tickled me.
What, the puss? Or...
Yeah, just the puss. I say it to Stephanie. It doesn't really wind her up, but she doesn't like it. I'm like, I'm the puss master. Just shut up.
God. She must be used to it by now.
Oh, I need my fucking inhaler. It's really got me. Oh, fuck me. While Swap Mist is getting in, let me show you all my Lord of Change, my big chicken.
Oh. Does this mean I've got to load I need to load your stream up?
I have to look at your stream now.
A fanny is a puss. Yes, bolt's that bolt. Like pussy. Right? I'm taking the word pussy but making it more absurd. God. Is that the male version of a crazy cat lady? No, I am the puss destroyer. Not pussy. The puss destroyer. So here he is. Here's Big Bird himself. I need to probably change the focus of my camera for this.
Ooh, it's the same colour as your t-shirt.
Indeed. Well, my t-shirt's a Blood Angels t-shirt today. It's so creased, and I got paint on it earlier. I'm such a fucking
Somebody asked
snob.
in chat when you went to go and get water if you were off to iron your shirt.
Well, I did say, I said it on YouTube. I said in both the stories, like, it's me, Vince, PleasantKenobi. I need to iron my t-shirt, but I'm also live on Twitch right now, so maybe that was also the reference. I look awful in my video today, but some days I've just given up caring. That's just what lockdown's done to me. I'm just like, oh fuck it, who cares? It's only documented on the internet forever.
Yeah, it's only millions and millions and millions of people looking at you.
Yeah.
Sure.
I wish it was millions and millions, Rob. It's only about 500,000 a month. Come on. I'm getting there, Rob, but not quite there yet. Yeah, this
What
is
is
big
this?
bro. This is a Lord of Change. So there's a greater demon for each of the Chaos Gods. And Zeech is the Chaos God of knowledge, magic, subterfuge, deceit, that sort of stuff. He's the one who's really good at casting spells and enchanting stuff. And this is his greater demon, which is called a Lord of Change. And it's traditionally blue, but because it's colloquially called within the community Big Bird.
You've done it in yellow.
Yeah, and it's come out alright. I need to finish the wings, because the wings have got all lots of filigree bits on it. I'm going to paint into a purple to give some contrast and break those wings up. But I'm very happy with how his body and everything came out. It's got a green sword. Technically, that staff is the staff of Keros Fate. We've got a named version of this, like a legendary version. But I like the staff too much, and I was like, fuck it. If someone at a game store doesn't want to play against me because I've got that staff on this model, then they're probably not the kind of person I want to play against. Yeah, and I put a little pillar on the base here. Here's two little little flamekin. Or they're called... What the fuck are they called? Flaming horrors? No. No, it's not the horrors. What? Someone in chat will know.
He looks like he needs to be hanging off the side of your staff, to my mind.
Brimstone horrors, that's it. Someone just trying to tag Robert Your Mother's brother got caught in the auto mod. It's like, would you allow them to say at Robert Your Mother's brother? What about Robert Your Mother's brother? Bob is your aunt. Uncle. Fan is your aunt. Yes, this guy's cool. He's the exalted version of him can like steal spells and shit. So like you get to know other people's psychic powers, and if you succeed, you like turn off the power for the rest of the game. So in one game against Ape, his Farseer, which are renowned for being good at casting spells, had no spells left. Just couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
Nom 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 nom. Yeah, it's cool. I want to eat at least one of each of the greater demons. So there's this guy, the great unclean one. Then there's the Bloodthirster, which is the corn one, and that looks like a Balrog from Lord of the Rings. And then the Keeper of Secrets is a sexy tit lady. So yeah. There you go, chat. Cool. There you go. And you'll be seeing that hopefully in some Warhammer content once lockdown allows me to film and shit. So yeah. And I'm playing that. So the interesting thing, Rob, is that I'm playing a league with that in my army on Tabletop Simulator on the Discord.
Yep.
And it's cool like that I'm slowly building up the army RL whilst, you know, it's kind of like building your Modo deck or Arena deck in paper, I guess, in some ways.
That's cool.
I think the nice thing about Zeech is if he loses as planned. That's an interesting way of looking at it. How are you doing, Swap Mist? 85%. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Nurgle is my favourite one, Bolt Snap Bolt, but Zeech is my second favourite at this point. But that's from a gameplay standpoint. I think Zeech was probably my least favourite of the gods going in. But now I've played with some of his shit. Yeah. I think you'll be a follower of Zeech, Rob.
You reckon?
Yeah. And John will be a follower of the puss. Is he even here?
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
I'm just sitting here and listening to you spout off some fucking nonsense.
It's just all Warhammer and puss when it comes to PleasantKenobi. Yeah, puss is Slanesh.
Is that your new YouTube tagline?
Warhammer Wednesdays, where I talk about Warhammer and puss. Yeah, Slanesh should be the puss god. That's definitely true. Is Slanesh fun to play? Asks Nerdian. Yeah, I'd say so. The Slaneshi demons are cool because they can charge in the turns that they advance. So what that means is you can move, roll a d6, add that to your movement, and then still charge up to 12 inches into the enemy. So some of the demons will move like 30 inches across the table. So you're like it really simulates this idea of being this incredibly fast demon horde. That's the demons, and then Slaneshi Chaos is still pretty cool because they specialize in heavy weapons. That's the Sound Blasters, the Noise Marines. If you have a Slaneshi mark on your heavy weapon squads, they get to fire twice with the stratagem and that sort of stuff. And the Emperor's Children are bright fluorescent pink, which I think is just fucking awesome for Space Marines to be bright fluorescent pink. Yeah. Oh, and also, if you want to be competitive, Nerdian, Slaneshi Demons are one of the better armies at the moment because of how fast and deadly they are in close combat. Death by Snoo Snoo indeed. Death by Puss Puss.
Follow me.
Swamp Miss is at 100%. So we're almost there. Oh, Swampy. Hope this isn't you making excuses because you don't want to get destroyed by my... What am I playing this time? Probably mono black control. Literally never touched a 40k model, but very into the wild lore. Yeah, the 40k lore is interesting. And fleshed out and full on. And yeah. Hello, Reed91. We're playing Gladiator. 100 card arena singleton. Just waiting for my opponent to sort their fucking life out. No, I believe you, Swamp Mist. I believe you. Is it mono black control Pox? There were some stacks decks on the blog, or which mother's brother. Those Esper and black white stacks, as they called it. I didn't pick a stack deck. I instead picked this. Thank you, Lost Tiger, for gifting yourself a DMG9. Not thank you for smashing the shit out of me earlier, but I still appreciate the love. I think there's some subs earlier that I didn't shout out, actually. My voice is going. No, I've lost them.
Oh, I redeemed a dab earlier that you didn't.
Oh,
you didn't
there you go, John. Nailed it.
it. Thank you.
Did it for you. Did it for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I almost played some... Oh, my mic. I'm going to have to turn my mic off for a second and fix it. 1 second.
That was a very scary noise.
It's because I didn't wait for the power to leave the mic before I disconnected it. I've turned it off, but then when I unplugged it, it still made a pop, I think. Sorry about that, chat. This road arm was on the way out. Or at least the swirly joint bit is, because I use it so much. I'm about to buy a second one of these to do an overhead mounting for a webcam for painting streams. But I don't have to buy a third to replace the first one. So I need to probably try and replace the joint. I don't fucking know.
I mean, you can get cheap arms that are okay.
You can. I was reading some reviews and stuff, and people were saying about how a lot of the cheap ones just don't really last very long. And this one, also, bearing in mind, I've already worn out a joint in this, and this is meant to be one of the better ones.
Yeah. And if it's holding like a substantial weight, like a camera of some sort, then obviously it's got to be a bit more. Yeah, and like the mic I've got plugged in isn't the cheapest either. So if it would have fallen break and stuff as well. Yeah. Exactly. But basically, I'm torn between getting a second one of these road arms to do the overhead webcam, which will be here, come from the back of my desk for when I paint on stream, or getting an Elgato game arm, which are also very, very highly regarded. Wait, Elgato have an arm as well now?
Yep. It's not the same composition as this road thing that I'm using. If we go to side cam, people can see this thing. I don't want to turn the camera too much because I'm wearing comfy trousers and I don't want you to see my balls. But if I pull this up like this, so it's an arm. It's spring loaded, and you mount in this case, a microphone to a shock mount, and so on and so on. And I want to get another one of these, and you can mount the head that's currently on my tripod, so I have a webcam overhead and stuff like that. And then I can move it to the other room to use it for streaming Warhammer and such. The Elgato one is a variant of what comes with the key light that I've got ahead of me here, which is a very stern, rigid, very strong pole that can have a lot of weight on top of it, and you can add right angle fixtures to it, which you can buy.
I've been considering getting. I don't know if the key light is too expensive for what I need it for, but I've been considering it.
I mean, as far as
it's worth the amount of money because it's a lot of money.
It is. They're like around £200 each. But again, I watched a ton of videos and did a lot of reading about it, and people were saying like it's the best you can get for that price range. The next tick up is like actual studio quality lighting and stuff like that. The diffusion's very good. It's very soft. You've got a lot of options. You don't normally have that many options in terms of like not only brightness but like warmth and color and stuff. Yeah. The arm it comes with is very, very good. That's the other thing. Like a lot of the you have to buy arms separately. So if you buy a similarly quality studio thing and you can get it somehow cheaper than this, you're still going to buy an arm and everything to mount it with.
And I guess if you're in the ecosystem with Elgato stuff with the Stream Deck, it's obviously like a lot more advantageous there.
Yeah, Elgato stuff is just genuinely good. You kind of get what you pay for. I wouldn't recommend this to like a beginning or fledgling streamer, I guess, because. But I've got an excuse, right? it's tax deductible for me because.
Impressing the
Yeah.
heck out of me.
That's one of the reasons why I'm not quite so sure, because it's a lot of money for not that much return.
Yeah, exactly. But it depends if you want to be an enthusiast or not. Swapmith says.
Well, I'm very enthusiastic about it.
Tabbing for Heart Flash. Right, Swapmist. Let's play. Are my challenge requests not coming through? No, I'm not getting a challenge request from you. So I'm gonna direct challenge you now. If you direct challenge me, then maybe, just maybe, I don't know if we're gonna have time for another game after this at this rate. This has taken quite some time. Thoughts on what we could see in the D&D set? Well, I guess we could see a lot of stuff from D&D, Star Hunter.
You'd hope for some dice rolls at least, right?
Oh yeah, because that's what we're crying out for.
What D&D needs more of is rolling of dice.
I don't know if I want. I've sent you an invite. Can you send me one? Do you need my thing?
See, that's the duality, right? We want more dice rolling. No more dice rolling.
I don't think we want dice rolls in Magic, personally.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's a Warhammer card for the Orcs that rolls a D6, I won't be so upset. But
I mean, coin flipping is contentious enough, isn't it?
we're in. I'm very excited for 40k cards. Just gonna say it again. I'm excited for any crossover card at this point, but maybe I've given up. Maybe I've been beaten down. Right, we're in with mono black control. We've got a 2-lander, but one of these is... No, that's not a land. This is the commander that everyone is saying is incredibly power crept and broken, right? I have no idea what Swamp is on. Let's find out.
What does that get? Artifact of creature. Okay.
Oh, some aggro. Perhaps some tempo. This gets fueled by this. There's attacks next turn. We've got a death touching blocker. They've got Devil's means
I was going to say Devil means of filling up their graveyard. Otherwise,
well,
Grimmy isn't.
We
quite
play
so good.
a knight and they kill it with Devil's play, and then yada yada yada.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Soul's Comedy. I think. I mean, weirdly, we're just in a good spot because our hand is good against what they've got. I guess is the thing. They can just draw a card off Warlord's Fury, then kill our creature next turn. That's what they can do. But if we just kill Grimmy, that's quite a strong Magic card. Everyone loves a deadweight, right?
Mm-hmm.
A deadweight with flashback, though. Woo, baby!
Ooh, man. Tasty. Tasty. Warlord's Fury.
Oh, my horn just fell over. Sorry, chat, for the noise of my horn there. We have missed a land drop. Such is life. If we draw another land, we're pretty much in a good spot. Yeah, the party mechanic will return in D&D. We're seeing a lot of iconic creatures. I'm quite looking forward to seeing a Beholder and shit like that.
Yeah. Well, do you think they'll go so far as to bring back or like have the big bads?
That's what I was about to ask Rob. How would you feel as a big D&D fan if they started doing like all the like Orcus and other shit like that? Like,
is it Etna? Eye of Etna? What it's called?
Vecna.
Vecna, Elminster.
Yeah. To be honest, like wizards are wizards, evil sorcerers are evil sorcerers. Like, I would rather see the D&D monsters because I think they're a bit more. They are more iconic than any of the characters are, because you get more.
You
out
know,
of
there's
it.
going to be a Dritz card, right?
I fucking hope not. It's the most played out character. Like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, I'm not a fan of Dritz personally, but
Is that the dark elf with 2 knives or something, right?
Yeah, with 2 swords. Yeah, he's too excellent at everything, and like he's so emo, and I'm not a fan of R.A. Salvatore's like writing. Like the way he writes combat scenes is just ridiculous, and I'm not a big fan. So yeah, less said about that the better.
So can you talk about who Arcan is?
Arcan?
Arcan the Ascended? Is that something?
Nope,
Okay, never mind.
doesn't ring a bell with
Ignore
me.
I apologize.
Yes, I would. I would. Yeah, so I'd like to see like monsters. Like I think they should do a beholder because, like, it will be like when it attacks, choose 1 of 9, or something silly like that, which I think would be really cool. I think, or like a beholder planeswalker, I think would be kind of cool. That like turns off things with its anti-magic cone. That would be kind of neat.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
I
They're really
think
insane about a Baldur's Gate Secret Lair. I'm into that.
I'd be 100% down for that. I'd like to see a Minsk.
I want Illidan. Not Illidan, sorry. Irenicus.
Oh yeah.
That'd be fucking
yeah.
awesome.
That would be cool.
Yeah, so Minsk is obvious. Saravok would be cool. Like, two big bads and 2 main characters, like Minsk is the really iconic. Who else is really iconic from the cast? Like
from the games, it's Jaheira, Edwin.
That's Edwin, yeah, but Edwin's just baby Elminster, right?
Well, no, Edwin's evil Elminster, who is.
Oh, okay, fair. Yeah.
Himself, it's not even funny.
I have no idea. I want to get Faction Arena here.
Is Minsk the hamster thing?
Yeah. So Minsk is he's a Rashmi ranger who has as his animal companion a miniature giant space hamster.
Oh, okay.
Called
cool.
Boo, who he talks to.
Oh, by the way, the Arcan thing was apparently from like Critical Role or something. So that's
okay, yeah.
Oh wow, okay, that's okay. I know what the next Secret Lair is going to be for D&D. Then it's going to be the Secret Lair characters of the Critical Role characters.
Oh, okay. In which case,
fuck you then, Like I'm not like excited by that in any way. Not that I have any problem with Critical Role. I just don't follow it. Just to chat, know what we're on about. But I would much rather see like a Baldur's Gate or that sort of stuff than Critical Role. I mean, that might not happen.
I would rather they take the base stuff, the established character stuff that people can take and do their thing with and create their own Critical Role environment, then channel everything into one person's vision of what D&D should be.
Yeah.
That would be my 2 cents.
Isn't Critical Role the kind of the current big D&D thing though?
Yeah,
right?
it's the Rockstar D&D thing. There's the Matt Mercer effect, supposedly, which is a good thing because it brings people into the game. But the other thing is that like new players expect every game to be like it is in Critical Role.
Which is what exactly?
Just like voice actors doing voice actory things and like props and. Come on, Arena.
Which arena?
Both.
Faction or okay.
Oh yeah, I have nothing against Matt Mercer, TPZ, not at all. But yeah, people are still going to be that way, aren't they? Like.
Yep, because you'd say it till the cows come home, but it's not what you say; it's what you do that people copy. So if you're just going to keep doing your thing, then people.
It's
will keep
interesting
doing your
because
thing.
like it's like when you watch the Pro Tour, then you think you're playing Magic at the Pro Tour, right? That's how it works. Those people at FNM who are just like, no, I'm kidding.
I mean, for the longest time, isn't that the vision for a lot of Magic marketing materials was based
absolutely.
On
like you do the leagues and
it's interesting that the Critical Role side of things. It's like, no, don't do it like this. This is just how we do it.
Well, yeah, I mean that's the whole impetus around D&D as a concept. It's like it is a rule set, and you tell the story. Like that is the entire point. So you're right to kind of put it like that. But like if you wanted that to be like your mantra, then it's like, okay, I'm the DM, but I'm going to use use other people's inspirations, get other people to be a DM, be a group, and demonstrate different influences and styles of gameplay, in order to visualize that and get people to kind of buy into that. Otherwise, you're just playing Matt Mercer shit, right?
Yeah.
Swap Mist, I didn't challenge you to a best of 3 because of all the fucking confusing shit where we had to like direct challenge and shit. Let's try it again. Let's do best of 3, but we'll start with opponent wins the coin flip. Try again. Right. Let me DM them.
Yeah, so you'd have like, yeah, Mind Flayers would be a good one. Knolls, I think. No, I think Knolls should have been in Magic forever. Like, and they're probably, you know, other slots, but I think they make an interesting red or green.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, Knolls don't excite me, but you are
Beast,
right. They should have been in the game already, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, Mimics is another one. Like, have we had a Mimic? Is there a Mimic in Magic? Other than the cards called Mimics that are like clones. But...
There's one in the one of the latest unset. It's like Suspicious Chair or something. It's just like blatantly a Mimic.
Oh, cool! I didn't realize that.
But yeah, there's not one in the actual game. But then, you know, what are mimics if not morphs? I guess morph creatures, I suppose.
Well, like there's progenitor mimic. There are mimic cards called mimic. Like they're not like evil chests trying to.
Yeah, they're not things that look like a thing and then.
Is there a gelatinous cube in one of the unsets?
Oh yeah, I think there is actually. Yeah, one of the.
I mean, acidic slime is gelatinous cube, but in the wood, like not lurking and waiting. Obviously, there are differences, but
yeah.
But I would be happy if we saw an acidic slime that is skinned. But then I think skinning cards is the best way to do these crossovers. But that is a horse that is dead that I cannot beat, masturbate to. I don't know. Right, let's get back in for our next. Let's swap this now. We fixed that. Yeah, so Mind Flayers, Beholders, Mimics, like if there's not dragons in the Dungeons and Dragons set, I don't know what the fuck what to tell you.
Yeah.
We can keep.
What else could there be?
What are the other like iconic shit? Owlbears, obviously.
Owlbears. Oh yeah, got to do an owlbear. Dragons.
Do you think they'll do like more wide-ranging like classes and like races?
I think
quite a
races,
diverse set of races.
They should do
right?
Drow. I think Drow would be a good race to do.
But if they do Drow, they're not just elves, then it's weird, right?
True.
I mean, there's also the wider ranging magic synergies. You want to have elves so that you can still.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. I mean, like they can have bird people, like the Ashrakoko or whatever they call, but just call them Aven.
A Crowan.
A Crowan. That's I can never get that right.
Yeah, creature type. Yeah, make them creature type Aven. That's how's that.
I actually hate this card. If I exile a non-black card from the hand, I exile a card from my hand.
I mean, really, what we really need to bring in is halflings, and then make Kithkin.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Retcon all Kithkin to be halflings. Bring halflings in. The great halfling update. I'm on board for that.
Because that's just a no-brainer, and that's something that they've needed to have fixed forever. Because halfling isn't it's not a name, it's not a trademark name, so you can just do it.
Reveal Tetsimok. Just because I can, chat. What other like fucking iconic creatures are there? Monsters are there?
I like Displacer Beasts as one. Giants, they're pretty iconic to D&D. They've got an interesting
that's true.
history.
That's true.
Oh, Flumps. Gotta have a Flump.
Flump? What the fuck's a Flump? I don't even know what that is.
It's a white jellyfish-like creature. And they were, like, for the longest time, like, the joke creature in D&D, and then they brought them back for 5th edition. And, they're...
Do you think they'll do a reverse thing and try and put, like, a magic thing into a D&D setting?
I mean, there already are planeswalkers. Like, there are already planes to walk. Like, I'm not sure what more magic stuff you could put in there that is iconically magic. Besides that and Phyrexian oil, I suppose.
Yeah, like if they made it like a Shivan dragon doesn't quite work, you know?
Yeah.
Because there better be like
whether you put like Beebles and stuff in.
All right, here we go then. Oh, Beebles would be cool. Here we go then. Well, hang on, why can I not?
Is it not a sorcery thing?
Oh, is it? Only during your turn.
Only
I thought
your
it
turn.
wasn't for some reason. I'm not really sure. So I'm still mana off. I need to kill this fucking thing. So it's so big. Wait, how big does it get next turn? 4, 5, 6. Whoa there. Don't know why I didn't do it last turn. Because I thought I could do it instant speed. Oops. Right, let's just stop being a twat. Okay, Rob, what I was going to when I clapped was equipment. What equipment do we want to see? Because obviously bag of holding.
Bag of holding is the
flying
first.
carpet.
Carpet.
Deck of many things. How does that work?
You play a sub game of Magic.
Oh, Shahrazad. They reprint Shahrazad as a deck of many things. Wait, this doesn't have flying? Excuse me?
No, it does not. It's just a 3/3 that pumps even higher. The one that I've always wanted in Magic, and I'm amazed that they've never done, is just a flaming sword. Like, I think.
Chat, I know there's already a bag of holding, and I know there's already a flying carpet. I'm saying they can update them or like. Yeah, I know. Come on. I remember last year. Well, actually, yeah, was it last year? Yeah, it was caught at 2020, right? Or 2021. The bag of holding.
Yeah, bag of holding is a great card.
Just gonna play this, kill this 6/6, and hope that I have a flash threat, or just lightning strike even.
I think a wand of fireballs. That would be quite nice.
Yeah, our wands, of course.
Yeah.
I think if there is not a deck of many things, then they are fucked up. Because that is like really iconic for the thing that every party always ends up getting and it ruins the game, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So they need to do that. They absolutely need to do that. But it's really interesting how they'll do that. Immovable rod. Oh, fucking, what is the
Oh, a movable rod. Yeah, I love it.
pocket dimension hole thing? What's that called?
Portable hole.
Yeah, a portable hole. That's what they need. Or also known as a puss, John. Oh, what if they Embercleave me next turn? Shouldn't attack with a 6/6. Yeah, if I get Embercleave to death, I'm going to be so sad. I can block 5 of it. Oh no, I definitely double block, but I'm assuming like Embercleave plus a pump spell is what I mean. This is 14. Alright, one time no Embercleave, right? One time no Splinter Twin.
I mean, aren't there just like direct burn spells as well?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of things that can kill us here, but Splinter Twin's the worst one. No Splinter Twin. Is Swampy going to be slow rolling us? No. Okay. The Head of Vecna, is that an item?
There's a hand of Vecna. There's an eye of Vecna.
Oh, and you can have like Orcus's fucking rod and shit.
Orc's wand, yeah.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
There's a lot of cool. Oh, I'm actually I'm just hyped for crossovers. Whether it be even like okay, here's the thing, Rob. Let's go back to. I'm not going to play the last game of this because I think I'm going to wrap up the stream a bit here, because that game took us a long time to get into, unfortunately. If so, you're a Doctor Who fan, Rob, right?
Correct.
How would you feel about a Doctor Who crossover?
I don't think there's enough in Doctor Who to make a crossover.
But would you think it was cool though? Like if you knew there was Doctor Who stuff coming, like one Doctor Who commander deck or one secret lair, would you be excited to at least see like a Dalek card, for example?
Yes.
Yeah,
I think so.
I thought you would. And like, I don't even like Doctor Who that much, but the idea of I just want to see actual Wizards designers that I think they may make mistakes, chat, right? But they definitely make more. There was way more hits than misses. We just never fucking focus on them. Oh, there we go. The Secret Lair D&D one isn't just Baldur's Gate, but it's like, I don't know, the BioWare collection. I don't call it that. And the Nameless one's in there, or Morty is in there, right? The Planescape Torment characters.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, they have to do that.
Well, we've already got the Nameless one. He's called Gravecrawler.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, there's a lot of recursive things. But that'll be interesting. Anyway, but I just want to see them like design things, like especially when I know like Gavin Verhey is like a proper fucking Whovian and shit. Like to see a Dalek, a TARDIS, a Doctor, and a Cyberman or whatever.
Yeah, that would be extremely cool.
Oh yeah, right. Okay, you're on this. Here's answers. I saw someone comment this on one of my videos. The place to bring back the format of the dual deck is in Universes Beyond. So we can have Daleks versus Cybermen, or hear me out. You can have Daleks versus the Borg, and it's like Star Trek in one deck, Doctor Who in the other. Like, I know some people don't want this shit, but I just think it sounds fucking cool. Like, I get that it's not that the Magic canon matters to people and stuff. I get it, but I think that shit would be pretty hype.
Yeah, and the Magic canon, like it doesn't hurt the Magic canon. Like,
Yeah.
let's be real. Like, it's a set where it exists in its own little box for its little promo. You buy the secret lair, and then that's it. It's not in there forever and ever, is it?
And I find it very strange that the people who are playing Legacy of all things are the ones that are saying, "Oh, but I don't have the option. If my opponent's playing, Commander Dante of the Blood Angels, I can't not play that against that." I'm like, sure, and I get that if you're playing a very flavorful narrative game of Magic, but no one is playing in a narrative capacity. You're trying to
No one's playing it.
Yeah, you're comboing ad nauseum with tendrils and fucking Dark Ritual to combo me in a very abstract way anyway. Like, why the fuck do you care about this? Alien versus Predator. Wow. That's a great idea for a dual deck. That is like the best one, isn't it?
Yeah, that is. Yeah. Or Freddy versus Jason, I would put to you.
Oh, fucking hell. John, what if there was like The Thing versus The Blob?
Oh, you mean like the 80s The Blob,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I mean the 80s Blob. Both of them have got like art like the Secret Lair we just had as well. Although the Blob one has...
versus
Wait,
King
you mean the
Kong.
Wizard of Barge one?
No,
So
like the Ooze one we just had.
Yeah.
So it's all neon.
Oh, that would be
the
sweet.
Blob deck is all neon colours like that, and they get Dan Munford. Dan Munford does all the art for that, and then the Thing they go for like cool ice blues and
like.
Go on.
Do you mean like Eldrazi?
Yes,
kind of
yes.
thing?
So it would be humans, and then a load of them flip over into Eldrazi. Some of them, and they'd have to do like a surprise mechanic of some kind, maybe even something new, and then you just type it Eldrazi. Fuck it, who cares? Like, the space monsters, right? Plants versus Zombies. Batman versus Superman. If we didn't have a bad taste in our mouth about the movies and Justice League and shit, that'd make me fucking hype, right? If DC hadn't categorically fucked the movie licenses so much.
You're not thinking big enough. How about Secret Lair, Street Fighter X Second?
Marvel versus Capcom. How fucking sick would that be? You got a Street Fighter deck on one side and the X-Men and the fucking Avengers on the other. Mario versus Sonic. Oh, Secret Lair, Mario versus Sonic, semicolon at the Olympic Games.
You just get like a javelin.
Oh, this is a video I need to make. Like tabs of DC versus Marvel, that could work. I mean, I don't know if... I imagine that DC and Marvel wouldn't want that crossover to happen in like another third tertiary product. That makes sense. They probably want their own...
Yeah.
I'm assuming that now we're having 40k, D&D, and Lord of the Rings, that Marvel will be the following year. We're going to probably have a Disney Secret Lair with like Mickey Mouse in it, and we'll have a Marvel one. And the Mickey Mouse one will make people lose their fucking minds with frustration. Because that's what everyone was memeing about, right? Well, what happens when the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man fights Mickey Mouse? Like, the moment we get actual Mickey Mouse. Oh. Pokemon versus Digimon? That'll never happen, though. There's no way in fucking hell that Konami or Bandai or Nintendo... well, maybe there's a small chance, but because they got their own card games, right? Digimon is about to relaunch. Yu-Gi-Oh is pushing its digital platform, and Pokemon is booming. I don't think they'd want to try and sell their product through Wizards. That's not knowledge. That's just how I think their business practice would work. That wouldn't make a lot of sense. It'd be cool. I would love to have an actual factual Magic card that is a Gyarados or a Magikarp or a Pikachu or a Geodude or some shit. I think I'll be sick, but I don't think it's going to happen. Joey Wheeler. Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. I would love a Desperado Barrel Dragon in Magic. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, so I'm hyped for it. Capitalism versus communism. Fucking Karl Marx versus the world. Or something, I don't know.
Henry Ford.
Yeah, Karl Marx versus Henry Ford. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, I think it'd be sick. Wizards 101. I don't know what that is. Oh, Robert, did you say... Was it you that just said Godzilla vs. King Kong?
I mean, that seems like a no-brainer because they've already done Godzilla.
But is that what you said a minute ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good shout. Like,
Wait, wasn't the King Kong stand-in already in Ikoria?
what, Cogler?
Yeah.
So you just reprint Cogler and you reskin it to be the King of Kong.
Yeah, and then
And
you just pick one of the random Godzilla cards that already exists, and bingo bango.
Bingo bango. Oh fucking hell. Yeah, I think that'd be sick. Horde vs Alliance. If they did a World of Warcraft dual deck, Horde vs Alliance, I think that might be one of them.
Warcraft's already had a card game.
What about Secret
actually, no,
Lair?
that would have happened because of Hearthstone. Yeah, of course.
Vince, what about Secret Lair playing Magic versus complaining about Magic?
John, don't. Imagine they started calling people out.
Secret Lair,
like
Timmy versus Spike.
Secret Lair, like, why are Tron players like this? Versus Twitter.
Versus what's the MPL?
No, versus Twitter. Yeah. Secret Lair, what's the community poll? Versus who are the MPL again? Like,
Yeah.
fucking hell. I really did piss, but I'm enjoying this too much. Twitch chat versus YouTube comments. Twitch chat versus competitive integrity. There you go. You can have that one for free, Wizards. I'd love it, like, if they just really went meta on it. It's like Mark Rosewater versus Gavin Verhey. And they're just... It's just like Mark driving to work. He's got a car that he can crew. And he releases a pod.
That's it. That's it. It's Mark in his car driving to work, and it's Gavin in the TARDIS.
Yeah, but no, when Mark crews the car, it makes a podcast token. The podcast doesn't do anything, obviously, because the podcasts are fucking useless. But oh god, that's good. Right, thank you everyone for hanging out. There'll be more Gladiator in future. I actually enjoy the game, so enjoy the banter in the chat. I enjoy getting completely fucking wrecked by World Tree. Yeah, that's fun. Let's raid somebody. Let's go on twitch.tv. Let's go and sling people in the clown car. Everybody, get in. We're going to go say hello to Jamie Topples. Please don't swear until you realise if she's swearing. I think sometimes she's family friendly. Get in the clown car. I will be on the Discord for some chats and some games after this, as I am every single Monday night. If you enjoyed this and want to get involved in future, the Patreon link's in the description down below. I was playing with Splices tonight. If you like Dungeons & Dragons and want to see more of that, there will be a stream at 6 p.m. GMT this Friday with myself, Rob, and 2 other guests that will be announced tomorrow, playing the newest book, a single-shot adventure from Candlekeep Mysteries. Right. Oh, check out videos. There'll be like 4 or 5 videos this week, including one on Wednesday. Goodbye, kids.
Bye.
Bye.